into the day with the dawn ringing in my ears. Oh, oh, I tune into my TV show. No better way, I gotta get myself into gear. Let's go. Oh, and I feel good today with my wake up in the morning espresso. I feel good today. It's my feel good breakfast show.
Ah, you beautiful souls. You included. How you doing, buddy?
Good, man.
Welcome to it. Welcome to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's been a long week, man.
It has been a long week.
Say it, it's a fry?
Yay! No, but we need a little bit more enthusiasm with it. It is a fry.
Yay!
There we go. That's more like it.
You can always tell who's had a rough week by who joins in the battle cry. Absolutely love it. Love having you join us for what promises to be a superb show. I know we're going all festive at the moment, and we absolutely love it. Just a few days left of the year. Can you believe it? It might be our last opportunity this year before I freak you out completely to see Paxton perform live in your Feel Good Breakfast studio.
Yes.
She has had the most phenomenal year, and we cannot wait to see her perform.
And she's
this
always
morning.
such a pleasure to have her around. I mean,
cool,
that
man.
voice really, it says these earlobes of mine, they vibrate when she's around. And of course, Loyiso Gola, he's going to be in studio with us this morning. He's a top comedian in the country, and he's got a brand new show. It's called Unlearning. Can't wait to see
I wonder
that.
if that happens at our age, if you just start unlearning
Well, you unlearn
stuff.
things.
You just run out of grey matter. And then, of course, it's all about the festive movies. Of course, if you've got kids wanting to get them out and about, Leanne had the wonderful opportunity to meet the man behind the voice behind The Grinch. Of course, reimagined in a brand new Christmas movie. Cannot wait for that.
Ah, fantastic. Keeping in line with the festivities of the festive season, it is Christmas time around the corner, and Katleho, his mom is going to be in studio with us today. Yes. His mom is going to be in the studio.
Is she really
going to
be
be
here?
making Christmas cookies? I mean, this follows Ewan's mom
I thought
yesterday.
that was so good yesterday.
That was so sweet.
They could have their own show. I
man.
absolutely love it.
They could absolutely. Yeah.
So it's going to be a full of Christmas cheer, and of course we've got tons of really unbelievable Christmas presents to be giving you as well. So stay tuned for all of those details. But no well, no sure, no fine. Let's get this show officially underway with weather and news headlines.
Thank you so much, gentlemen, and a very good morning from my side as well on your Friday morning. Let's kick it off by taking a quick look at your news headlines. Public Enterprises Minister Pravin Gordhan says there should be no load shedding during the festive season because between 15 December and January 15, there's lower demand and no load shedding should be expected. And Fitch Ratings has followed suit with S&P Global Ratings by affirming South Africa's rating as BB+ with a stable outlook. Making international news this morning, a Rwandan court has acquitted government critic Diane Rwigara and her mother on charges of inciting insurrection and forgery. Rwigara was imprisoned for over a year. And the French government says it fears major violence in Paris tomorrow as the National Yellow Vest protest movement shows little sign of subsiding. It is considering mobilizing the military to protect important national monuments. And South Africa's rugby darlings, the Blitzboks, will join in the centenary celebrations of the life of the late Nelson Mandela in a very special way this weekend. The world's Rugby Sevens champions will be playing in a specially designed Madiba jersey in the Cape Town Sevens tournament. Blitzboks captain Philip Snyman says they're ecstatic and honoured to have the opportunity to pay the respects to South Africa's first democratically elected president in this way. And with that story, we leave your news headlines for now. We'll run you through those headlines once again in half an hour's time. Right now, a first look at your sports.
Well, let's pick it up where Ewan left off with a Rugby Sevens. World Sevens Series heads to South Africa this weekend, descending on Cape Town for the Cape Town leg tomorrow. For the group stage, the Blitzbokke, they've been placed in Pool A and will take on Samoa, tough ask, Zimbabwe, and our champions from Dubai, New Zealand. It's going to be an uphill battle. Then on to football. A new Telkom knockout champion will be crowned in Port Elizabeth tomorrow as Baroka FC tackle the high-flying Orlando Pirates in the 2018 final. Kickoff at the Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium is at 6 o'clock. Then in cricket, another bumper weekend in the Mzansi Super League. It continues as the Cape Town Blitz host the Paul Rocks in the Western Cape Derby, and that's tonight. Elsewhere, the Heat face the Stars while the Giants take on the Spartans, getting closer and closer to that playoff. And then on to golf. South Africa's Louis Oosthuizen ended day one of the SA Open in the lead on 9 under at the Rampart Golf Club in Johannesburg yesterday. We'll expand on all of those stories throughout the show this morning, and of course, delve a little deeper in our weekend sports preview in just a moment.
Thank you very much, Graham. On, it's your Friday morning. Let's quickly take a first look at your weather and your temperatures going into your Friday. Before we do so, though, we've asked you to send in some of your pictures, maybe a sunrise picture, if you will. You can post those pictures on our Facebook page, Expresso Morning Show SABC3. Louise Cherry, she's done just that. Good morning, Louise. Thank you very much. You sent us a beautiful orange skyline from Rocky Bay in the South Coast. It looks stunning, Louise. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoy your Friday and have a beautiful weekend ahead as well. You can expect partly cloudy conditions with some morning showers as well, reaching a maximum of 27 degrees later on today. Your temperatures, though, for the rest of the country: Polokwane starting off on 20, reaching a high of 29 degrees. Mbombela on 20 and your maximum 33. Pretoria 17-30 with some thunder showers forecast and some thunder showers for Johannesburg as well. Minimum 15, reaching a high of 28. Mahikeng 18 and a maximum of 30. Klerksdorp 16-32. Kimberley 16-33. Bloemfontein 12 and a high of 30. Richards Bay on 22, reaching a scorching 39 degrees. Pietermaritzburg 18-32. Durban 21-26. Mthatha on 15, reaching a high of 27 degrees. East London on 17 and your maximum 25 degrees. Cradock 12-30. Port Elizabeth 16-22 with some thunder showers expected. A couple of thunder showers forecast for George as well. 14 minimum, your maximum 20. Sutherland 6 and a high of 18. Cape Town 12 and a high of 20 with scattered showers throughout your Friday. Worcester 9-23. Springbok 12-21 and Uppington starting off on 14, reaching a high of 29 degrees Celsius. It's a wrap of your weather and your temperatures. For the 6 o'clock bulletin, I'll have another update for you in half an hour's time.
Don't fear the flu. Boost your immune system with Effaflu C Immune Booster by Pharmadynamics. Effective, affordable healthcare.
Throw everything else out the window. It's just sport, and more sport this weekend. A fantastic weekend. Of course, half the world is going to be descending on Cape Town for the World 7 Series. The Cape Town leg going to be massive. The Blitzbokke, they didn't have a great trip in Dubai. We're going to get into their prospects and a couple of footy prospects as well. A Telkom knockout champion will be crowned. Lots on the way. We'll discuss all of that.
And the Mzansi Super League, everyone's talking about it. It's almost nearing the end. Next week is the finals. We're going to be talking all to do with MSL T20.
Voted best courier in South Africa for over 10 years, at Globe Flight our approach is to simply keep our word. When the quality of our courier service was certified ISO 9001 compliant, it only confirmed what Globe Flight customers already know, that from domestic same day to international air freight, Globe Flight delivers smiles 24/7, 365.
Way of that frigging machine. Yes, I saw a little bit of that game. Are we chatting about it at all? No. Oh, okay. Yeah, dude, it's incredible, hey? It's absolutely incredible. Huh? 4? No, that's cool. Aubameyang is just like, what? No, I think it's 10 in 10. It's game. Jeez, dude, yeah, I can't believe it. It's. And him and Lacazette just seem to be playing beautifully. Torreira is just a monster in midfield. Yes, see. Yeah. Like Ganduzi is able to play a lot more of a freer, creative kind of role because Torreira is that short little pit bull who's just like at everyone's heels. They make me scared. Yeah, I think they should be making everyone nervous, quite honestly. Yeah, geez, and when you look at a goal like that one that Lingard scored to level up, it's just like it's one of those mistakes that at that level you shouldn't be making. It's a soft goal, you know. Socrates should have taken. It's my feel-good breakfast show. Welcome back. It's a Feel Good Breakfast show. It's a Friday morning. We're live, large and in charge. Looking forward to a great weekend of spectacular sporting action. Sevens rugby takes centre stage in South Africa. Of course, in the sporting scene this weekend as the Blitzbokke take on the world in the Cape Town Sevens. And of course, over in football, it's Telkom Knockout Championship, the final. And one will be crowned the winner as Baroka take on the Amapaga.
Can I have that a little bit louder there? Playing some unbelievable football. But let's start with the Sevens because there is, I think, a slight sense of doom after Dubai. Ended 7th, which we've never done before. Dubai is a happy hunting ground. Last weekend, obviously, it just fell apart for the Blitzbokke. Too many injuries, too many key players missing. Guys showed a lot of heart out there, but we lost in the quarterfinals to our hoodoo side. I don't know what it is about England at the moment. They're playing some fantastic sevens. They've got a lot of heart, and I think they have our number. You know, there's certain teams just kind of work out your structures, the way that you play, and I think they have our number. We won't be facing them in the group stages, but we will, however, be facing the Dubai winners, New Zealand. It's going to be tough, but hopefully a bit of a trial by fire. And of course, we heard a little bit earlier in the show, Philip Sneeman speaking about the pride. They are going to be wearing a Madiba-inspired centenary jersey as well, so hopefully that'll kind of ramp them up. In front of a home crowd advantage, it's going to be massive.
Yeah, there's loads of excitement around that as
well. It's early days. It's early days, surely, man.
This is our second tournament of the entire championship, and the Blitzbokke, of course, were out and about signing those Madiba-inspired jerseys yesterday.
And they're champions, guys. They are champions. Thrice champions. So, of course, they kick off against Samoa, which is going to be a tough ask, a physical test. We know that. But I think we've got them on the skills. We've got to tip our hats to Zimbabwe, who have come on massively in recent years. They also have some big physical lads that are going to push us. But the real test is going to be South Africa versus New Zealand.
Great 2 warm-up games to prepare
man,
for New Zealand.
It's a difficult one to wrap your head around. But also there's a lot of pressure on New Zealand now to maintain that form. But we've got to move beyond the 12 points that we have in the bag, and this is the best place to do it.
Absolutely. All that action on Saturday right here in the Mother City. Saturday and Sunday. It's going to be a weekend full of rugby action. And then, of course, Telkom Knockout Finals. Baroka FC will be hosting Orlando Pirates Ezimnyama Zamakepul on Saturday at 6 o'clock at the Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium. That should be a very, very interesting one indeed. Do you think the odds are weighed in the Buccaneers' favour?
They have to be. And look, I think people are saying, like, Baroka kind of have a hometown advantage. While the derby didn't, the first derby didn't give us much excitement, of course, when it brought it to the Telkom Knockout Cup. Unfortunately, Chiefs, Salinas, I think his days are numbered. Pirates certainly have their number. But they've had a fantastic run up until the final, obviously beating Chippa, beating AmaZulu, and then beating Chiefs 2-1 in that semi-final. When we look at the head-to-head, Baroka, they've also they've showed so much heart, and they've scored a lot of goals as well, beating Arrows. And, of course, they beat Sundowns 2-0 in the corners to make it there. So they've proven their chops, man. They really have. The last time these two met, Tembenkosi Lorch, who's had a brilliant season, Vincent Pule, also scoring for Baroka. They were able to get one back through Makantai, but it's
smoking.
Yeah, I know, and quite a goal at that. I have a feeling the crowd is going to play a part, but for me, Pirates are just, they're on a run of form at the moment. They've got momentum. They've got a culture of winning this year. And they've got a history in big tournaments. They know how to handle it. But please, give us goals.
Give us
goals.
Can we
Don't
please
give us a final. Don't give us penalties. Just give us...
3-2.
3-2. I'll take it, man.
I'll take it. I'll take that as well.
But all the best of luck to all the supporters. We know massive things on the line here. Silverware in a season like this, very, very important.
Yeah, and of course, the English Premier League sees Chelsea taking on the juggernaut that is Manchester City. Can they be a force to stand in their way? Unbeaten so far, City are. But of course, it's been
Put some money on Chelsea, dude.
Hey?
Put some money on Chelsea.
You reckon?
Yeah, the odds.
$50?
Odds are stacked against you. I'll take that. I'll take a piece of that.
All right. Enjoy the sporting weekend. We'll bring you the results on Monday.
Well, the best gift this season is the one of giving, and Baldwin Foundation, they did just that, right?
Exactly, and they do that through the annual charity hat walks, and I was able to attend the walk-in down here in Cape Town. And what I love about this initiative is the fact that they don't actually, as a company, have an end-of-year function, a Christmas party, if you will. They have these charity hat walks to raise funds for it, and I think it was such a great
So they've replaced their year-end functions with the charity walk.
That's right.
Incredible.
Check it out. The Baldwin Foundation was established in 2016 with the sole purpose of supporting the building trade industry through skills development, education and community funding. And we thought it's such a great initiative, we just had to be a part of their annual charity hat walk, raising much needed funds at the beautiful Part of Play Lifestyle Estate.
With the support of their suppliers, last year the Baldwin Foundation raised just under 1.9 million rand for charity through their annual charity hat walks. This year they hope to break the 2 million rand mark and share that among 25 charitable organizations.
Congratulations, putting a very, very successful charitable hat walk once again together. But I think the Baldwin Foundation is what I want to focus on. What's the main objectives here?
The main objective of the Baldwin Foundation is to give back to the community. You know, I started the foundation, I'm the chairman of the foundation. We really like to help with previously disadvantaged people. We've got 16 university students working for us. We sponsor them through everything. We don't just sponsor them for their education, we give them money for meals, for transport, etc. So it's a completely holistic approach. And if one of them struggles, we help them with that subject.
You guys are really doing phenomenal work with this foundation. Taking a look at the charity hat walk, so many people came out to enjoy it. What's all of this about?
This started from very humble beginnings 12 years ago. We started with a little run. There was about 12 of us. We ran down to Little Eden in Joburg and gave them a check of 10,000 Rand. Then I decided as the chairman of the foundation to make sure that we give to the communities wherever we're working. And what we did is all Baldwin staff do not have a Christmas party. This is actually our Christmas party. And whatever we would have spent, we donate towards the charities.
If people want to get involved and donate, not necessarily come through to the charity walk, how can they get involved?
You go onto our website and you click onto the Baldwin Foundation. We've even got a debit order system, so you can donate 50 or 100 Rand a month towards the foundation, and you can also participate. So just go onto our website, www.baldwin.co.za, and you'll see us there.
Steve, I love the work that you guys are doing.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations, all the successes as well, and keep it up.
Good, and we look forward to seeing you again next year.
I'll be here.
Good.
Through the generosity of organizations like the Baldwin Foundation, these charities continue with their selfless work uplifting communities, especially moving into the festive season.
So Lynn, I think it's a brilliant day to be out, a very special day as well. Tell me about the Zunfleet Care Facility and what it is that you guys are doing.
Zunfleet is out in Macassar, close to Somerset West, and we take care of disabled and elderly persons. We also now take care of persons who are very ill that need care from Kailicha. So we're very privileged to be in this position where we can take care of sick people, disabled clients, and the elderly.
You guys really are doing phenomenal work. What does it mean to be receiving a donation like you have done today?
To be honest, this is a shocker. We've never received such a big donation ever in the organization's lifetime, and we are extremely grateful to be chosen for the Baldwin Charity Hat Walk this year.
Tell me a bit about the work that you guys do at the Night Shelter.
So yeah, Night Shelter, we extend hope and dignity to the homeless. Everybody deserves a second chance, and people are valuable, and we need to place value on their lives. So we try and do that.
Of course, you rely very heavily on donations from the outside to sustain you as a charitable organization. What does donations like the ones that you've received today here mean to you as an organization?
We would like to put donations like this to special projects, but at the end of the day, it really helps sustain us. It helps put food in people's tummies, and it helps give them a bed at night and a safe place to stay.
So how come you guys decided to come out this morning?
We enjoy walking on weekends, and if it's for charity, it's even better.
I love that. Coming out to support, and it's a beautiful morning to do it as well. Enjoy the rest of your walk. How come you guys decided to come out and support this morning?
It's for a good cause. We like running and jogging, and that's all.
And it's such a nice family-friendly event. You can bring your best friend as well. And there's nothing quite like a Sunday morning walk like this, is there? What a beautiful morning out. Yet another 5-kilometer charity hat walk done and dusted. And I think it is such a brilliant initiative from the Baldwin Foundation to have this as their end-of-year Christmas party. Oh man, that was such a cool event, and thank you to each and every one of you that came out and supported this great event, man. So that's what they do. That's the year-end party.
A lot of charitable funds raised, man. As a year-end party, that's a good way to go, I'd say.
Absolutely, absolutely. Right now, though, we've been talking about the Woolies hashtag Bring It Home competition for the past couple of weeks now, and you know what? Your response has been absolutely incredible. And today we get to announce 3 Bring It Home winners. So if you've entered, stay right where you are, because you might just have won yourself a ticket, or for you or your loved one to actually spend quality time with you this Christmas.
Yeah, all right, so let's take a look at our first winner. And
Yes.
this is Ntikwane Mokone, who nominated Lesedi Mokone. And this is how the story went. She says, I'm a mom to an 8-year-old boy, and he's been asking to visit his grandmother in KZN for quite some time, as the last time he saw her, he was only 4 years old, and he never stops talking about her. It would be great if she could join us this Christmas. Now, I couldn't think of a better reason.
Dude, that's a
Reunion
good
of
reason.
grandchild and grandmother.
Oh, that is brilliant. I absolutely love it. Well, Ntukwane, you are going to make your son very happy this Christmas because Lesedi will be spending Christmas with you and your son this festive season.
Beautiful. Yes. Okay, so of course, I'm sure that warms your heart just as it has done to ours. So would you like to bring someone special home this Christmas, or would you like to spend it with your loved ones somewhere? Well, it's very easy. Just go to www.bringithome.net and nominate yourself or somebody special in your life.
Just like that. And also, if you would like to get the link sent to you, all you need to do is SMS the keyword HOME to 33728. Each SMS costs R1.50. No free SMSs apply. T's and C's do, however, and you can find them on our website, expressoshow.com.
And you only have a few days because the competition closes on Sunday, the 9th of December, 2018. That's this Sunday.
Exactly.
So come on, let's make this Christmas one to remember.
You know, if I could, I would fly Princess with me wherever I went over the holidays, just so I can
Bring
have
her
this coffee.
home, hashtag. Okay.
Oh, of course, we're not allowed to enter. Princess, I love you. Thank you so much for this coffee. I see there's only one croissant left. A new batch is coming. Can we share it?
Yeah, we'll
the
share
bromance is strong.
We'll
Can
share
we just,
it. We'll
can you
share it,
just
Mtasi. We'll share it.
Thank you, sweet thing. Of course, after the break, we're going to be getting into the MSL T20. We know that the Blitz dominating, but that playoff space is yet to be filled. It's going to be awesome. Cap and I'll have a bit of a catch-up.
Because it's a Friday,
Thank
we're
you,
playing
Dad.
the game of rewinding, the rewind game, and it is the battle of the presenters
it's gonna
coming
get
up
tough.
on your feel-good breakfast show.
I sense a vibe. It's going to be tough. Let's share.
Enjoy a moment in between with McAfee. See you after the break.
Add a little goodness to your day, your friend's day, and make your school's year as the Crush Share the Goodness campaign returns. Last year, the Crush crew gave away 10,000 pairs of shoes to school children across South Africa. By watching Expresso from spring through the summer and refreshing yourself with your favorite Clover Crush flavor, you stand daily chances of winning for yourself, your friends, and school. Details to follow on Expresso.
I'm first, sir. So we're going to take the quickest of breaks here on the Africa channel. We'll restart your Feel Good Breakfast show after the break, taking you through some of the upcoming highlights from the MSL, the Mzansi Super League T20 tournament.
That's right. Because it's a Friday, we're playing a game of rewinding, the Expresso Rewind. It's the battle of the
Get
presenters.
crazy.
The battle of the presenters. Make sure you don't miss it.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Look at that.
Yeah, take it all in. Of course, we are getting you ready for the weekend full of action here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show Express on SABC3. The Mzansi Super League is on everyone's lips right now. And of course, the final is just over a week away. Can you imagine? What on earth? Yes. So yeah, that means of course teams are running out of time to secure their place in that playoff. And this weekend sees all 6 teams in action, with the pick of the fixtures being the Western Cape Derby that sees the Cape Town Blitz hosting the Paarl Rocks. And here's everything that you need to know about this weekend.
Yeah, buddy, I'm so good to connect with you. We've obviously had the joy of travelling around the country to see these teams in action. Cape Town Blitz, the form team, undoubtedly, but they got taught a lesson the last time out up against the Josley Stars, who seem to be hitting momentum at just the right time, and absolute domination with the bat. If you're going to put anything close to 200 on the board at Newlands as well, you know it's pretty stiff. So I think the Blitz with a point to prove. They can't take their foot off the pedal. Nothing is assured, but you would have to think that they're pretty much a shoo-in for that final. When we look at Paarl Rocks, such impetus with Faf du Plessis coming back into the mix. Brilliant captaincy. He's their top run scorer as well, but his on-field decisions, he's just such a master of the shortest format of the game. And now that they've seen weakness in that...
They smell blood in the water.
Yeah, I don't know. This is such an interesting one, but we know for Paarl Rocks, when we look at the league table, they've got to win this. If they want,
they absolutely have to win this.
13 points on the board.
And bonus points would help as well.
So yeah, I don't know how you see this one playing out, man.
You look at the way that the game against the Tshwane Spartans went down, when it seemed like a foregone conclusion, chasing 122, they're going to get in there and smash it around. And then you get the decision-making abilities of a captain like Faf, who's been working under pressure before, and he knows exactly what to do. In that, just like cheeky...
Look at the creativity.
That was like ball number 2 of Luto Sepamla, one of the star bowlers of the Tshwane Spartans. He just paddled him over for 4. But anyway, those critical decisions, field placement decisions, applying pressure during that power play, that really brings a game like that where you're chasing 122 and you think, well, we've got the batsman, we've got Mr. 360, he can smash it all over the park. But then you bring it down to a literal last over, 4 runs to win. And all because of, obviously, like the team coming together, everyone playing their part, but you cannot take away the impact that Faf du Plessis has.
Yeah, no, completely. And he's aggressive with the bat, but he's also aggressive with the fielding. There's something in it for the bowlers, it looks like. I know that a different pitch can give something completely different at Newlands, and they played a couple of different pitches throughout the tournament, but there was something in it for the quicks. There was a little bit of movement, a little extra bit of bounce. You know that Del Stein's going to love something like that. We've been crying over the fact that Anouk Nokia has been taken out of the tournament. He probably would have been
unlucky.
The MVP, but Stein has his tail up. On the flip side of that, there's also something for the slow bowlers, and the slow bowlers have been dominating the Mzansi Super League. Bjorn Fortuin, playing for the Rocks, has unbelievable figures. I think at the moment, 9 wickets for 176 runs in 7 matches. 5th overall, I think, in their top 5 as well, for a youngster that we didn't know a huge amount about. And a local lad from Paarl as well, which makes it so much better. So this one is very finely poised. But I have a feeling that the Blitz have a point to prove. We know that Quinny can do it with the bat. I think it's going to be a bit of a knee-jerk reaction. We're going to see a ramped-up performance because they know they have to kind of lock it down, you know?
Yeah, well, you kind of think that would be the case, and then you look at a guy like Tabraiz Shamsi, who also, when called into action, just did the things.
A bona fide wicket taker.
I mean, did you see how he bowled A.B. de Villiers clean through the gate as if it was just a practice session, and at a critical game like that? So you can't take anything away from him, and you talk about something for the slow bowlers as well. You're looking at him to make an impact straight.
The best way to slow down the run rate, take wickets.
There we go.
Just do it. So it's going to be an interesting one. I'm going to put my neck out and say the Blitz probably have this one.
Yeah, they probably are too strong for
Paarl
Rocks. And the pressure right now of kind of winning every single game in order to make playoffs might be a little bit too much for them. But the other fixtures, of course, that you can expect tonight, Friday, seeing Durban, the Durban Heat taking on the Josie Start at Kingsmead. Hopefully the rain does pull back a little bit. On Saturday, the Nelson Mandela Bay Giants taking on the Tshwane Spartans at St. George's Park. Josie Stars against Paarl Rocks in Joburg at the Bullring on Sunday. And then the final fixture of the weekend, the Blitz versus the Heat at Newlands. That's going to be quite interesting as well, because they're looking to ruin everyone's party.
Yeah, man, and of course we're now well and truly out of the action, but you can get well and truly in the action, get a front row seat. We have got a ton of tickets to give away. Get this, we've got 10 grass tickets, 10 grandstand tickets, and 1 double VIP ticket to give away. All you have to do is head over to the Expresso Morning Show Facebook page. Tell us who is going to take the derby game between the Cape Town Blitz and the Durban Heat this weekend. Another coastal derby on the way. Competition is going to close, I think, this afternoon at midday, but you can find all the terms and conditions on our website, expressoshow.com. And if you are heading through to Newlands tonight, it's going to be a cracker despite the weather. We'll keep the rain at bay, and I'll be there to see you.
All right, let's quickly run you through your news headlines once again on your Friday morning. Starting off with your national news headlines. Public Enterprises Minister Pravin Gordhan says there should be no load shedding during the festive season because between December 15 and January 15, there's low demand and no load shedding should be expected. And Fitch Ratings has followed suit with S&P Global Ratings by affirming South Africa's rating at BB+ with a stable outlook. And making international news headlines this morning, a Rwandan court has acquitted government critic Diane Rwigara and her mother on charges of inciting insurrection and forgery. Rwigara was imprisoned for over a year. And the French government says it fears major violence in Paris tomorrow as the National Yellow Vest protest movement shows little signs of subsiding. It is considering mobilizing the military to protect important national monuments. And South Africa's rugby darlings, the Blitzboks, will join in the centenary celebrations of the life of the late Nelson Mandela in a very special way this weekend. The world's Rugby Sevens champions will be playing in a specially designed Madiba jersey in the Cape Town Sevens tournament. Blitzboks captain Philip Snyman says they're ecstatic and honoured to have the opportunity to pay the respects to South Africa's first democratically elected president in this way. And that's where we leave your news headlines. We'll expand on those at the top of the hour.
Flying through those sporting headlines this morning, the World Sevens Series descends on South Africa and Cape Town as the Cape Town leg kicks off tomorrow for the group stages. Of course, the Blitzbok, a pretty tough one, placed in Pool A. They'll take on Samoa, Zimbabwe, and the reigning champions from Dubai, New Zealand. In a high-stakes weekend of football, the Telkom Knockout champion will be decided in Port Elizabeth tomorrow as Baraka FC tackle Orlando Pirates in the 2018 final. Kickoff at the Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium is at 6 o'clock. Bumper weekend for the Mzansi Super League as well as we kick it off with the Cape Town Blitz up against Hull Rocks in the Western Cape Derby. Elsewhere, the Heat face the Stars while the Giants take on the Spartans. And in golf, South Africa's Louis Oosthuizen ended day one of the SA Open in the lead on 9 under at the Rampart Golf Club in Johannesburg yesterday. We'll expand on all of those headlines on the top of the hour.
Thank you, G. Let's take a look at your roads right now. In the Western Cape, Guguletu, on the N2 inbound, there is a stationary vehicle after the airport approach road obstructing the right lane. Roads are wet. Please reduce speed. And if you are in Gauteng, let's take a look at Alberton. There is a stationary vehicle on the R59 northbound before the Reading interchange. Delays can be expected. Please do approach this with caution. Metro Rail on the Northern Line, there is an extended travel time of 15 to 20 minutes on the Wellington Line due to defective track circuits, speed restrictions and sets out of service. Let us meet here again at 7 o'clock for the next report.
All right, quickly taking a look again at your weather and your temperatures. We've also asked you to send in some of your pictures. We had a picture this morning sent in from Bobby and Danelle Davey. Hello, Bobby and Danelle, who sent us this amazing sunrise picture from Port Elizabeth. Love it. Thank you very much, guys. Partly cloudy conditions you can expect there with some occasional rain as well, reaching a maximum of 22 degrees. Right now, getting into your temperatures for your Friday. Polokwane starting off on 20 minimum, reaching a high of 29. Mbombela 20, reaching a high of 33 with thunder showers. Also thunder showers expected for Pretoria, 17 and a high of 30. Johannesburg 15, 28. Mahikeng 18, 30. Klerksdorp 16.32, Kimberley 16.33, Bloemfontein starting off on 12 minimum, your maximum 30 and some thunder showers expected. Richards Bay 22 and a scorcher today, 39 degrees. Some thunder showers forecast for Pietermaritzburg 18.32, Durban also a couple of thunder showers with a minimum of 21, reaching a maximum 26. Mthatha 15.27, East London 17.25, Cradock 12 and a high of 30. Port Elizabeth 16.22 and thunder showers as well for George today, 14 minimum reaching a high of 20. Sutherland 6 minimum, your maximum 18. Cape Town some scattered showers across your Friday, starting off on 12 minimum this morning reaching a high of 20. Worcester 9.23, Springbok 12.21 and Uppington starting off on 14 and your maximum 29 degrees. That's a wrap of your weather and your temperatures for the 6:30 bulletin. We'll bring you another update at 7 o'clock.
All right, we're going to get a little hot under the collar here. I'm just waiting for my official tablet introduction. But I hope you guys are ready. It's all going to go down to the wire. We've just got a few weeks left of the show, and it's intensifying to find our reigning champion. Gentlemen, I'm going to put the golden monkey out here just so everyone can see.
Is it up for grabs?
What's at stake here, boys?
Is it up for grabs?
Look at that. And he's hopefully expectant this morning, all right?
I don't know if anyone knows that you're waiting for a tablet.
Can anyone on my crew, give me these questions here.
Bring forth the official official game
You know
show
what?
tablet.
I see it.
We
making
actually
its way.
lock the tablet up in a safe.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very
and there's 3 or 4
we do.
security guards standing around that safe.
Yeah.
So that no one can get at it because it gets
That's
that
how- that's
hectic
how
in
seriously
studio,
we
man.
take it.
It
we go.
really
Yeah.
is
There we go.
that intense. Okay.
Yeah, I found it for you, man.
Thank you so much.
As you see, the tablet has always been in Ewan's possession. And
What are you trying to say?
bring
Alright,
it in,
so-
bring it in. There we go. Everyone knows this is a live TV show, guys. It's okay. There are people behind the cameras, and we really do this
Do you
live.
still need to cheat with your tablet, or do you want it back?
This is what I was trying to say.
Okay. All right, guys. You know the drill sound.
Papa! Yes, like it's so loud. Bang!
Okay,
No, no. I feel like Bang and Papa is too close together.
They change your mind.
Come on, I'm calling
I said Papa
no
first.
shenanigans. No shenanigans.
Kirile
All
Papa,
right.
Papa.
Director, I'm going to need your help with this one. You know the drill. All right, moving on to our first question. It is. All right, guys, you should know this. What is Leanne's mom's name? Got to go with you.
Denise.
Williams, obviously.
No, well,
Yeah, that's half a point.
Come on, buddy, come on. What cool drink did Ewan use in his gammon recipe?
Bang! Come on!
sorry.
That's a question. Exactly. How do you ask you? Oh, what color underwear is Katlego wearing today?
Do you want to give me the answer?
ginger beer. That'd be great.
boom.
Thank you
Okay.
very much. Yes, no,
Wow,
I'm
what's
taking
going
it
on here?
super chill this morning.
You didn't even need to cheat this morning.
No, that's an invalid question.
All right, come on. This is your opportunity to get back in the game. What is DJ Euphonics' new album called? No, that's not called any of your sounds. Come on. Give
Wait,
us
wait.
At home, a little bit of a.
Wait.
You guys need a whole new.
Give us a clue.
On this.
Oh, man.
On this situation, you need a whole new look at.
Outlook.
Close though. No.
In look.
No.
Perspective. That's what I
That was
said.
a pretty good. It was
That's
a
what I
pretty
was
good.
thinking.
Close enough.
All right, this one, come on, should have got you going, Kat. Come on, the Outlaws were founded by which American? I would have deducted a point.
Yes,
if you
yeah,
guys-
he's disqualified.
Rapper. Kat?
2 bucks ago.
Damn it.
Whoa.
Oh,
It is indeed. Congratulations, you and you are the reigning champion.
Wait. Okay, whatever.
Can you?
Can I just get over?
Can I just?
Oh my God!
Thank you.
The disrespect.
Thank you. It's.
Oh my gosh! Oh,
cannot
get
believe-
off me! That's ridiculous.
He didn't even
That's
need to
just
use his crib notes
shocking.
for that one.
No,
It
it's
was amazing, man.
Who asked the question?
It came home.
What cool drink did Ewan use in his gammon recipe?
Did your mom do the? Did she write?
I think she might have looked in the questions, maybe. I don't know. No,
I'm
actually.
I'm
I'm not
actually-
going to shade my mother.
First question:
for the
what
rest of
color
it.
underwear is
Why?
Katlego wearing
Katlego,
right
my
now?
boy, just shaded
If
my
you
mother.
guys at
You
home are
shaded my
feeling
mother.
as
I didn't
aggrieved
shade
as
you,
I
you
am
shaded
in
my
the
mother.
pound
Who
seat,
shaded your mother?
I want to know from you, which herb did I, or do I constantly hate on the show? You must know this. Share the answer with us on social media. What herb do I hate the most? You definitely know. And if you don't know, you can always go onto our YouTube channel, watch all the videos from last week. Listen up for the answer. And just about, he knows the answer, just about every single time we've cooked with it, I have complained, so you will know.
What would your mother say? Is it just a
Are we gonna ever be able to move past this? I don't know.
No, we're not.
I don't know.
I don't feel that
We
question
better
is
take
fair.
a break. What's coming up after the break?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell your mother.
Don't talk.
All right, we're going to take a break. After the break, you can
I'll see your
expect
mom
that
a bit later.
Katlego will be taking us to the kitchen and showing us
Get
his
this monkey
mom's
off my
favorite
shoulder, bro. That is
Christmas biscuit
ridiculous. What is
recipe.
wrong with you? Are you okay?
There's a monkey on your back, dude. Dude, the monkey's on your back.
broken ever since it happened. No explanation to. I've been searching for you. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso on SABC3. How do you feel about that Expresso rewind that we just
had? It traumatizes me. Like, every time we have that game, I'm like traumas.
Anyway.
I'm glad we haven't had it for a while.
Yeah.
Actually, it must take a break again.
Let's just reflect on something happier, shall
Yes,
we? Yeah,
let's.
we know that ahead of the Global Citizen Concert, the Motsepe Foundation hosted a breakfast with an interactive panel discussion to address Sustainable Development Goal 5 for gender equality. Now, we were invited by Dr. Precious Moloi Motsepe, and our very own Mosa Kaiser attended. So let's see how it all went down and find out what the discussions were all about.
You didn't win the monkey, now you take the teaspoon.
SDG 5 is the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal 5, and it aims to achieve gender equality and empower all women and girls everywhere as a cornerstone of sustaining our future.
Dr. Motsepe, you're the co-chair of Mavericks Collective. You spoke a lot about gender equality and women's rights. What are some of the countries in Africa that are doing the right thing and going in the right direction?
We have an African country that is one of the top 5 countries that has narrowed the gender gap, and that is Rwanda. They have women represented in business, on boards, and has more than 60% representation of women in parliament. The health indices and education are in the right direction. So, Rwanda for me is really a beacon of hope and a benchmark for other African countries.
You do an amazing job for the Motsepe Foundation, the Maverick Collective, Global Citizen. You are a world-renowned philanthropist. How can one walk in your shoes?
Over the last few months or so, we've seen an amazing change in terms of how South Africans and generally Africans on the continent view philanthropy. This Global Citizens Festival that we're bringing to South Africa, working with global citizens, 70% of the tickets are earned by doing certain actions of kindness in the community. And we've had about 4 million actions from feeding homeless people to cleaning up parks. So there's been this amazing, act of goodness from our people.
Advocate, can you tell us more about what are some of the challenges that you think that we might come across while we try and achieve the SDG 5 before 2030?
Firstly, it's about teaching men from young boys, from cradle, about how to be a human being. You don't have to be superior to anyone, and nobody has to be superior to you. What I suggested we should do is to support the men's movement that is already growing in our country and in the rest of the world, having dialogue and re-educating men about their own masculinities and what is toxic masculinity and what is a proper way to be a man.
Advocate, do you have any words for girls and young women who want to be global citizens and want to be part of achieving the SDG 5?
To every young woman, know about the SDGs, particularly goal number 5, but know about all of them. Use these goals to create apps or technologies that will advance women, that will solve women's problems around violence, solve women's economic problems, and also promote inclusion.
Among many key performance indicators for reaching this goal are that women have complete access to reproductive health, to ownership of land, and representation in political life.
Equality of income is very important, because if we do the same work, why should a woman be paid less? So I think that's one thing, practical thing, that as women we can just say, we've had enough of this. We are pushing for legislation, equal pay for equal work.
For me, education. There must be action. And those of us who are in spaces where we can be heard, we must step aside from time to time and help other people to be heard.
There's a $3 trillion gap of resources that we need to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals. And we're going to go much quicker to achieve those goals if we invest in girls and women. Women strengthen local communities, they strengthen nations, and therefore the world.
So we talk about SDG 5 today, but that's just a docking station for all others. And what's important, it's the blueprint for many of the issues that we face today, the complexities, whether it's migration or it is conflict or climate change. These SDGs respond to that. So pick them up as a whole. I mean, you can have any one as an entry point, but as a whole, they're a great response to many challenges that we have, but more importantly, the opportunities that await. It's about you getting up and doing something and not waiting to be told when or how to do it.
Where women participate fully in the economic, academic, political and social life of their nation, those countries thrive and develop sustainably. It's quite simple, really.
All right, so we know, take a deep breath, it is the weekend. We've got just what you've been craving for live in their studio up in Jersey. The Roger Good shows, Roger Good, Sureshti Ryder, Miss Cosmo, and Jude from 5FM, a morning team that is so good looking that they often get mistaken for being television presenters, in fact. Good morning, guys. No, there is no way that they would let you on TV. No way, man. How are you beautiful team? How are you guys doing? It's a weekend, man. How much do we need the weekend now? You know what? I thought Jude would raise the standards there, but clearly nothing, man. So what you got for us, man? It's a big weekend.
All right, Graham, it's great to hear your voice again, matey. Durban's first up on the menu. A new musical festival is set to take over South Africa's playground, Durban, over a 2-day period with an exciting lineup of the country's top hip-hop, house, afro, soul, and jazz musos. The inaugural Live Better Festival will take place at Kings Park Stadium, Outer Fields in Durban, on the 15th and the 16th of December 2018. Check it out.
Nice.
Man. Second on my list of cool things to get up to this weekend, Onyx in Sandton, the already legendary nightclub. End of year is here. So come and spend your time with us before the holiday starts and everybody evacuates Joburg City. Bring your girls from the office for a farewell. It's time to drink, dance, and party the night away. That's Onyx in Sandton.
Are you seeing the pictures that you're forcing me to watch right now, man?
Yeah.
Hey, because I'm trying to figure out which one is Magic Mike. I don't know. All of them. You too can be Magic Mike.
Yeah.
So we.
But which one is you, Graham?
Oh, thank you, love. You made my day.
Number 3, our final one on our list here, Greenpoint Stadium, Cape Town City. Make a note in your diary, the best sevens players in the world will return to Cape Town this weekend. The Blitzboks will again defend their HSBC World Rugby Sevens Series title at the 10 Various tournament, which starts in Dubai on the 30th of November and will end in Paris on the 2nd of June, 2019.
Oh, absolutely love it. Of course, the Blitzboks with a massive point to prove in front of their home crowd after bombing out completely in Dubai. Then you can chill out after all of the Rugby Sevens action we've got just for you. And what a perfect time of the year for this. Mikasa are returning to Kirstenbosch Gardens, one of the best venues, one of the best live bands. It's going to cost you just $150 to $190 to get in. That kicks off at 4 o'clock on Sunday. As I said, an opportunity to maybe kind of ease out of a mad and crazy weekend. All right, I want, please, the decibels to just fly. I want those equalizers to just go right to the top with the biggest ever hoorah. But that is going to come in just a moment, guys. That is what I want from you right now. Please, can I get a hoorah of note all night? I love it. I love you. Have an awesome weekend and be safe.
What was that? What was that?
All right, thank you so much to TJ Roger Good and the rest of his team. Have a safe weekend out there, Josie.
Oh, it's amazing. You gotta love it. You know what's even more amazing? The fact that we get to hang out and listen to the music of Paxton Phillies is in the studio, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, neighbors, she's here. She's here. It's amazing. Great to have you back in studio.
It's so nice being here.
All the time.
And why I always look forward to chatting to you is that I know there's always great things to talk about. I mean,
Yeah.
you've had the most incredible year in music, in the industry, in your first year, in fact, in music. You've dropped 3 #1 singles, you've toured internationally, you're going to tour even more. What's this year been like for you?
This year has been so crazy and such a blessing because, you know, you usually expect to go through a dip after Idols.
Yes.
But I didn't even experience that dip yet, you know, and I don't think I'm going to. I've been working really hard. My team, we've been working really hard to make sure that we stay consistent and that bigger things come, you know. So, yeah, it's been amazing.
And they're rolling out very nicely for you. You're going to be heading to Muse Expo in Los Angeles very soon. That's next year, right?
Next year, yeah.
And this is the platform that is responsible for breaking out the careers of the likes of, Katy Perry,
Lady Gaga,
LMFAO.
Madonna.
I mean, they've all been at that space. That's amazing. So what are you wanting to gain from that experience?
I just really want them to see me, who I am as a person and as an artist. And just, you know, see how authentic I am. You know, they always say if you break through in the US, you've made it. So I'm hoping to break through there, hoping to get signed there. That would be awesome.
Are you nervous at all about that?
Very nervous.
Yeah?
I am extremely nervous, but I'm more focused on representing myself as best as I can. I just want to make myself proud.
And I'm sure that you will, and make us proud as well. Do you have any pre-show kind of rituals that you go through to shake off the nerves when you come to a big stage like this?
I usually just warm up. I do lip drills, and I breathe, and
lip
I
drills.
tell myself
People don't know what lip drills are. Show us lip drills. See, that works.
It's a warm up, guys.
Yeah, exactly. It's a warm up for the voice, and it keeps you also calm as well. And then you get onto the show, and you just do your thing, and you do it so beautifully.
Thank you.
Wow. And then just tell me about the future of Paxton, because not only did you go to Sweden, they loved you. Because now they want you back.
Yeah, the Queen invited me back.
The Queen, ladies, Princess, did you hear? The Queen, not the Princess, the Queen invited her back to Sweden. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's awesome. So it's the World's Children's Prize Foundation. So because I turned 18 this year, I can only do it next year, and then I can't do it again. So yeah, it's awesome.
And what is it like? What are the Swedish people like when they hear you sing? What was their response like?
We were so well received because we were a group of Cape Town artists, musicians, young musicians, and it was just really awesome. They loved especially the traditional songs that we did.
Yes.
And they really appreciated our talent, which was awesome.
And then you also have a tour of the UK coming up. Like, how many passports do you have right now? You need to have at least a few maxis.
Yeah, I'm hoping that all the stamps, you know, I'm waiting for all the stamps to come.
Tell me about the tour of the UK that you're doing next year.
Yes, so I'm going to be doing a UK 2020 stadium tour with a 1,000 Voices choir. So they are literally 1,000 voices in the choir. It's a children's choir, so that's going to be awesome.
That is absolutely mind-blowing. And then you still look like you're enjoying every single moment of this journey.
It's honestly, it's challenging and it's tiring, but it's awesome. I enjoy it.
And we're so happy that you're able to make time to even come and see us so early in the morning and share your beautiful voice with us. Thank you very much. Cannot wait to hear you performing live, so make sure that you don't miss out. Ladies and gentlemen, Mzansi Africa. Hey, Paxton Phillips is in the studio! Neighbors, she's here! She's here.
Oh, man. You've got to love her. Can't wait for that performance. It's going to be awesome. Stick around for that. Right now, though, South Africa, let's share the goodness with Crush. That's what we're talking about now. If you'd like to nominate a deserving school to receive a donation of brand new school shoes, and we are talking 20,000 pairs of brand new school shoes, all you need to do is buy a Crush and follow the details on the pack. Because with much loved South African personalities like Lala Hiriyama, Daneo Renaka, Connie Ferguson on board as part of the Goodness crew, they are asking you to share the goodness with your loved ones simply by nominating a deserving school in your province.
That's right. Now, this week, the Mpumalanga province is coming in as the province with the lowest amount of nominations, with only 2% of all the nominations so far. So come on, guys, let's keep helping the family, right?
Exactly.
So help us help deserving schools in Mpumalanga by buying a Crush today and following the details on pack by dialing the USSD code star. Are you going to do it? Because I've also brought my phone to do it. Huh?
Okay.
Star 120 star 5676 star unique code hash from your cell phone to nominate a school that you believe deserves new school shoes in 2019.
Exactly, and then once you've done it, follow the on-screen prompts and complete the requested inputs, and you could win part of over 1 million rand in prizes for you and a friend. So the big question is, what are you waiting for?
Crush, your daily dose of goodness. Now also available in long life.
Made with love by Clover.
Well, stick around to your Feel Good Breakfast show. Still lots more to come on this Friday morning, including live music from Paxton Phillies. She's given us so many hit songs, and she's going to continue on that path right after the break. And then also, a special guest right now on the couch, Loyiso Gola, right here, ladies and gentlemen. He'll be talking about his brand new show called Unlearning. And I'll also tell you about an experience that I had with him this morning. Weird, very weird.
All these years, I still see your face. All these tears fill this empty space. Heartbroken, ever since can I please have more vocal in the thingy, in the monitor thingy, please thank you. I've been searching for you. I've been looking for you. Confusion, all this raw emotion, and all that I've been through. I've been searching for you. I've been looking for you. Most of the time, can't get you out of my mind. Memories you left behind onto me. Where are you now? I really need you. Where are you now? I wanna see. Can you maybe bring that closer, please? I gotta find you. Where are you now? Where are you now? Do you think of me? And do you miss me, boy? Where are you now? Or are you happy? Where are you now? Been calling while you're out there balling. It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Happy birthday, a very happy birthday to you.
Just feel it. Feel the vibe. It is your birthday. Hopefully it's your birthday today. Wherever you are in the world, we celebrate with you. Of course, a couple of viewers celebrating today, but let's get through some of those celebs. Nicholas Holt, who is, I think, the beast in the X-Men franchise. Awesome young actor. And singer Sarah Bareilles. There are two
Sarah
of...
Bareilles.
Celebrating her birthday as well today. So you shared with pretty good company this morning. Happy birthday.
Yeah, she is Sarah Bareilles. Love it. Yeah, she likes croissants as well. Yeah. Listen, let's take a look at some of our viewers. We have Vicky on the line. Do we have Vicky on the line? Hello, Vicky.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, Vicky! Vicky is turning 27 today. Am I right, Vicky?
Yes, I'm turning 27 today.
Yes, Vicky! Listen, how are you going to be celebrating? What's the plans?
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to be with family and eat cake. That's all I'm going to do today.
Oh, you're my favorite girl. A girl that likes to eat cake. We can be friends, baby girl.
We've got a cake here. We're going to eat with you this morning.
Thank you.
Vicky, happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Vicky. All right. Well, Mbali rather would like to wish her sister Mpumi a happy birthday today as well, celebrating their birthday. Hello, Mpumi.
There we
happy
have it.
birthday.
And then we also have Elisa, and in the Idas Valley community would like to wish her friend Tessa a very happy birthday as well. Happy birthday, Tessa.
Happy birthday.
And then we got Letitia. She'd like to wish her son Rivad a happy 6th birthday. Look how stylish. That is a dapper gent,
A model in the making.
Rivad, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, dude.
Also, last but not least, right?
Yeah.
We'd like to wish Emily a happy 3rd birthday.
Oh man, she's getting in the Santa vibe. Happy birthday, Emily. Absolutely love you. So if you're celebrating your birthday today, we wish you all the blessings in the world. And I don't know if you're going to have a bit of coffee with the
you
other
guys
half of the
excuse
cake
me?
that
You
eaten.
have coffee here, I'm going to have some coffee with my salati sugar over here.
And then, of course, there is one other person that we absolutely love on the show. He works so hard. Chadwin, happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Chaddy!
He had his hair did and everything for the show this morning. We love you, dude.
Look at it!
Look at that face. Look at that gorgeous
Looking
cut,
shy
man.
or acting shy.
He's not a shy guy. Okay, we love you, dude. Thank you so much for everything you do on the show, bro. Happy birthday, man. So if you're celebrating a birthday or you would like to nominate someone very special in your life to celebrate a birthday, please send us a pic, a really cool pic if you can, and all those birthday details and more cake.
Oh,
How much can you fit in there, dude? Just do it. Go for it.
So you're going to share
this.
this.
You're going to send us a picture or an email to birthdays@cordova.tv.
Just like that. Thank you very much, guys. Let's get into your news headlines right now at your Friday morning. Starting off with your national news. Public Enterprises Minister Pravin Gordhan says there should be no load shedding during the festive season. Gordhan said between December 15 and January 15, there is lower demand and no load shedding should be expected. He said all senior Eskom managers have been deployed to power stations to deal with the rolling power cuts and also requested to cancel their leave to attend to operational challenges. Gordhan added that President Cyril Ramaphosa would soon appoint a task team to help Eskom deal with his operational challenges. And Fitch Ratings has followed suit with S&P Global Ratings by affirming in a statement yesterday evening South Africa's rating at BB+ with a stable outlook. It warned, however, that the country's ratings were weighed down by low growth potential, sizable government debt and contingent liabilities. Despite this, SA still has strong institutions, a favorable government debt structure, deep local capital markets and a healthy banking sector. In response, the Treasury said the main focus of the government is to regain South Africa's investment grade status to make the country an attractive investment destination. Making international news headlines this morning, a Rwandan court in the capital, Kigali, has acquitted government critic Diane Rwigara and her mother on charges of inciting insurrection and forgery. Ms. Rwigara was imprisoned for over a year after being barred from running in presidential elections against the long-standing incumbent Paul Kagame. The 37-year-old opposition leader faced up to 22 years in prison for charges he said were politically motivated. A three-judge panel told a packed room all the charges were baseless. Since her arrest, Rwigara's family has been subjected to integrations and their family assets forcibly auctioned. And the French government says it fears major violence in Paris tomorrow as the national yellow vest protest movement shows little sign of subsiding. The government said it was scrapping the fuel tax increases in the budget, the original spark of the protest. But protests have moved beyond the initial anger about fuel taxes last week. The movement issued more than 40 demands to government. The government is considering mobilizing the military tomorrow to protect important national monuments. This after the world-famous Arc de Triomphe was damaged last week. And people with disabilities who visit the Kruger National Park will in future also have a full view of the beauty of the fauna and flora the park has to offer. This after Sandparks unveiled 4 activity vehicles which will be used to transport tourists with mobility challenges on game viewing activities. The 14-seater vehicles are equipped with a lift that can move weight up to a maximum of 250 kilograms. From now on, they will enjoy the game drives like any other visitors to the park. And with that feel-good news story, we'll leave the news headlines for now and get into your sports.
Massive weekend in sport here in South Africa. The World 7 Series heads to South Africa this weekend as the Cape Town 7 Series leg kicks off tomorrow. Following their disappointing 6th place finish in Dubai last week, the Blitzbokke will be out to return to winning ways as they eye their first cup win in South Africa since 2015. For the group stage, a tough draw. The Blitzbokke placed in Pool A where they'll take on Samoa, Zimbabwe and New Zealand. Then high-stakes football as well. A new Telkom knockout champion will be crowned in Port Elizabeth tomorrow as Baroka FC tackle the high-flying Orlando Pirates in their 2018 final. After dispatching Mamelodi Sundowns and Bidvest Wits on their way to their first ever final appearance, Baroka will be hoping to go one step further as they look to continue Pirates' 4-year trophy drought. Tomorrow's final kicks off at the Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium at 6 o'clock. Then in cricket, the Mzansi Super League now into the business end continues this weekend with 5 matches on offer. 6 teams step out onto the field. The pick of the round sees the Cape Town Blitz hosting the Paarl Rocks tonight. That's in the Western Cape Derby. And when the two met last time around, of course, the Rocks secured that 5-wicket win in Paarl. Also in action this weekend, the Durban Heat face the Josie Stars, while the Giants, they'll be taking on the Tshwane Spartans. And in golf, South Africa's Louis Oosthuizen ended day one of the SA Open in the lead at the Rampart Golf Club in Johannesburg yesterday. The country's top-ranked golfer is an opening round of 62 to finish on 9 under, one stroke clear of second-placed pair of Zambia's Maralitso Mutia and the United States' Kurt Kitayama. Zander Lombard is the next best-placed South African in fourth on 7 under. That's where we leave our sport for now.
Thank you, Graham. A look at your roads once again in the Western Cape. If you are in Milnerton on the N7 southbound, there has been a multi-vehicle accident at Voortrekker Road. Heavy delays can be expected there. Please keep a lookout for that. And if you are in Gauteng, four ways, there is congestion on the N1 northbound between 14th Avenue and William Nicol Drive. Traffic is bumper to bumper, so please do allow for extra travel time. And Metro Rail Southern Line, the current available fleet allows for one train every 30 minutes. The anticipated travel time between Cape Town and Fishhook is an hour due to speed restrictions and infrastructure problems. The next report will be at 7:30 this morning. Over to you, Ewan.
Right, let's quickly take another look at your temperatures going into your Friday. But before we do so, the South African Weather Service has sent out a warning of extreme weather conditions of heavy rains in parts of Limpopo, Gauteng and eastern parts of Mpumalanga and also KwaZulu-Natal. And I advise to stay indoors or be careful if you are going to be outdoors on the roads. As for today and tomorrow, just be aware of that. As we get into your temperatures, we've also asked to see some of your pictures, what it looks like in your parts of the world. Fatah Khan, good morning. Fatah sent us a spectacular sunrise picture from the Tuzi Ghazi waterfront in Richards Bay. Looks beautiful, Fatah. Thank you very much. You can expect sunny conditions with warm temperatures reaching a hot maximum of 39 degrees today. Man, enjoy that and take care. Whip that sun cream out. Appreciate your pictures. Please send them, post them on our Expresso Morning Show SABC3 Facebook page. Your temperatures, Polokwane is starting off on 20 minimum, reaching a high of 29 degrees. Mbombela 20:33, Pretoria 17:30, Johannesburg 15 and a maximum 28, Maikeng 18:30, Klerksdorp 16:32, Kimberley on 16, reaching a high of 33, Bloemfontein 12:30, Richards Bay 22, and that's scorcher of 39 degrees. Pietermaritzburg 18:32, Durban 21:26, Mthatha 15:27, East London 17:25, Cradock 12 and a high of 30, Port Elizabeth 16:22, George 14:20, Sutherland 6 and a high of 18, Cape Town starting off on 12 minimum, your maximum 20, Worcester 9:23, Springbok 12:21 and Uppington starting off on 14, your maximum 29 degrees. That's a wrap of your weather and your temperatures for the 7 o'clock bulletin. I'll have another update for you in half an hour's time.
So we are getting into the festive spirit on your feel-good breakfast show. We've been loving giving away some incredible prizes. Consider them our Christmas gifts to you.
That's right. Now, every morning we will be calling one fortunate viewer who has entered the hashtag Loot Festive competition, and we could open one of these doors for you to stand a chance of winning incredible prizes such as computers, phones, PlayStations, gadgets, and oh so much
like
more.
Your little hand signals. So all you've got to do to get onto that list, and hopefully we'll be giving you a call, is go to loot.co.za's Facebook page, like the page first off, then comment on the page with hashtag Loot Festive and your wish list item, that thing you're lusting after. You can either copy the link from the item on loot.co.za or you can post a picture of that item.
Then you've got to keep an eye out on your Facebook Messenger because the winners will be contacted there and they've only got 4 hours to reply, right?
Yeah, you've got to get on it and be quick. So go on, post your desired item on Loot's Facebook page with hashtag Loot Festive, and we could be making your Christmas wish come true this Friday.
Loot Festive, I can't wait to see what's behind these
Don't do
doors.
it, man. Don't do it.
Here we go. All right, after what's been a successful, incredibly successful year in her music career, Paxton Phillies is here to celebrate with us, sharing in her beautiful music, her stunning voice. And here she is performing a song called Where Are You Now?
All these years, I still see your face. All these tears fill this empty space. Heartbroken ever since it happened. No explanation to. I've been searching for you. I've been looking for you. Confusion, all this raw emotion, and all that I've been through. I've been searching for you. I've been looking.
If there's a room in your home that you dream of being so deep clean that it feels like new, then catch Expresso's weekly Deep Clean Challenge and shine on with Mac. If you live in Joburg or Cape Town, for your chance at seeing this awesome Mac cleaning force transform your living space, then send pictures and your story on the Mac Facebook post using the hashtag #ShineOnWithMac and tell us what a difference it will make to have your room shine on with Mac.
Cheese and biscuit crumb stuffed mushrooms.
Start with that one first.
Cheese and biscuit crumb stuffed mushrooms. Cheese and biscuit.
4, 3, 2.
It is your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso, right here on the Africa channel. We're going to take a quick break. After the break, we are hanging out with Loyiso Gola and talking about unlearning. And then we are taking it to the kitchen, making that cheese and biscuit stuffed crumb mushrooms. Yes. That thing.
Huh?
Cheese and biscuit.
Right now?
Crumb stuffed mushrooms. Cheese. Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2.
It is your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso, right here on the Africa channel. We're going to take a quick break. After the break, we are hanging out with the man, Loyiso Gola, talking about his show, Unlearning. And we're taking it to the kitchen and making that cheese and biscuit stuffed crumb mushrooms. Oh, yes, right here on the Africa channel.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast show on this Friday morning. We're live, large, and in charge, baby. Now, fresh from performing on Britain's prestigious Live at the Apollo and recording a Netflix special in Montreal, Canada, two-time Emmy-nominated South African comedian Loyiso Gola returns from his travels around the world to bring us his latest comedy offering, Unlearning, to Suncoast's brand new venue, The Globe, in Durban on the 15th of December. Why haven't you got tickets already?
Exactly. Well, the show is set to challenge societal norms, making you question, rather, everything you thought you knew about politics, race, history, and more. Join us in welcoming a veteran when it comes to comedy, charm, and wit, Loyiso Gola.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm only 35, man.
Yeah.
I'm calling
a veteran.
A veteran sounds like a guy who fought in Vietnam. Well, it's not like I was in the struggle or anything.
Well, you went and fought at the Apollo.
You look like you were in Vietnam. This morning, when I walked in, I come around the corner and all I hear is, hello?
It's because the elevators, your elevator has bars in them, bro.
Yeah, it was
crazy.
You came up to the 7th floor. It's like, hello?
Man. So now I'm stuck there. I'm like, yo,
what's going on? What's going on?
Good to have you, man.
Thanks for having me, man. You guys have so much energy for this early in the day.
Yeah.
It's crazy for me.
But you've been working hard over the past couple of days. That's why you're so tired. You've been
we've been promoting the Netflix, which is Netflix specials that we release on the 1st of January.
Yeah.
That we've been doing that, and then also just like promoting this show.
Yeah.
And I'm doing one in Cape Town as well on the 22nd.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Same show in Cape Town on the 22nd, which is exactly a week later.
That's fantastic.
At the City ICC.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Same. Tickets at CompuTicket. That's me.
That's going to be for checking out. Okay, so before we talk about unlearning, I think, let's start by acknowledging the fact that you've gone and performed at the Apollo. And,
Look at that.
And I mean, that is absolutely incredible. But you've also now just done this Netflix production.
Yeah.
You've done so much, Loyiso.
Yeah.
What's been your absolute career highlight?
Listen, career, it will get better. I will do bigger things.
Yeah.
So at the moment, the highlight has to be the Netflix special.
Yeah.
Only because you ask which one is my highlight, but I don't like really think of life that way. I just enjoy the moment.
Yeah.
And then because we all have an equal say on the future. You don't know the future. No one knows what's going to happen tomorrow.
This is true.
There could be a tornado. The markets could crash. You never know what's going to happen tomorrow. So today is. So I'm enjoying all of this, all of that.
You take it in as you go along.
Yeah, all of it is amazing to me.
Look, I mean, you always seem like you're so chilled about everything. Like, you, and even just as you describe it. But tell me, stepping onto that stage, they say, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how they say your name in Britain.
Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from South Africa, please put your hands together for Laisu Gola. And they just pop out.
Yeah, and then like crowd, because crowd is massive.
Yeah.
Does that still have an impact on you when something like
I
that
think
happens?
like for me, when we're taping, when I tape, especially Netflix, all this kind of stuff, your brain gets into another mode because you have to hit everything right. Like you have to get like if it's like no taping, then it doesn't matter what the stage is. I could do the same show, but if they're not taping, I'm way more relaxed. When they're taping, I'm always worried about hitting every note.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like because sometimes with Netflix we shot like 3-4 times. This one we shot once. So each one of those you're trying to hit the marks. So I'm not as relaxed as I should be. But I try to get the performance right. So all these things where they're recording really get me nervous.
Yeah, but you make it look so easy all the time. Yeah, because we watch it and it's just like it's the Loyiso Gola that we know that's killing it all the time.
Yeah, but it's a lot of this stuff is a lot of work because a lot of people are funny at a braai.
Yeah.
But it's very difficult to be funny on stage.
Yeah, especially that kind of stuff.
Yeah, because it's like comedy is a very technical thing.
Yeah. Okay, so you've been traveling a lot. Now you're back to give us unlearning.
Yeah.
You're challenging societal norms around politics, race, and the works.
Yeah.
What inspired this?
The thing is, like as human beings, what happens is, if you have a phone, you upgrade the software every like 3 months.
Yeah.
And they go, the new operating system, this is. And as human beings, we never do that. We just continue with the same operating system, and we don't have a question if it's the right way to approach it. And this is what the show is about. It's like people just continue with their life. And people will always say things like, someone's like, I've been doing this for 30 years, you can't tell me. I'm like, yeah, the technology has changed this in the last 30 years.
Yeah.
Or someone goes, yeah, that's how we do it in my family. You're like, yeah, but that doesn't mean it's right. You see what I'm saying? So so for me, it's about challenging that. Like it's personal. It's got no judgment on anyone else.
Yeah.
It's personal, and I'm like, this is what I'm going through.
Yeah.
I'm sharing it with the audience. Like, I'm 35, so I can't operate with the same system I was operating on at 6. I gotta change all of that.
A reboot.
Going all Steve Jobs on us right now.
Oh, no, not necessarily. It's not even that.
Just trying to rewire our minds.
No, that's not the intent. It's not as heavy. It's really funny. I really talk about my growing up and how that's shaped me and how that shaping needs to change at some point and tweak. It's tweaking your life. It's like we tweak everything else. We try to make things work, but we just carry on with it. We never do the hard work in ourselves.
Dude, thank you very much for joining us. Always appreciate your time.
Oh, man, thank you.
Check out the show, Unlearning, December 15th, Sun Coast. And, of course, 26th of December.
22nd.
22nd, hey! 22nd of December, CTICC. And, of course, you can follow him at Loyiso Gola to keep up with his comings and goings. Ladies and gentlemen, Loyiso Gola, guys. Come on now. Come on.
Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Paxton's in the house as well, man. What a star-studded show. Paxton, lovely to have you. Wow, you sounded amazing. Thank you for that performance. Now, we're putting your cooking skills to the test, just a little bit. Yeah? How are you handling the heat in the kitchen?
I'm scared I'm gonna burn everything. So
don't worry.
I'm not really, I don't really use the kitchen much.
Look, I'm here. I'm going to help you out. It's cool, but I mean, it's the festive season. The festive season is all about snacking. It's about preparing nice little meals. So we got our Baker's Snack Time assorted biscuits here, what we're going to be using to make a crumb-stuffed mushroom.
Yummy.
How does that sound?
That sounds
cool.
awesome.
How does that sound? You're going to be doing all the work. Yes? Happy?
I'm happy, but I mean, if it doesn't taste nice, please don't blame me.
Look, it's going to taste great. Let's put it there. So here we have our ingredients. All right, so we have our Baker's Snack Time assorted biscuits over there. Now, you need to pick a handful of those biscuits and pop it into that little bag over there. Go for it. Anything. This is really, because we just want that crumb, and obviously they've got nice, there's herby ones as well. salted ones. So it's all different, and we love the variety. Get it in there. You wanted to go with this, right?
Yeah. Those are my fave.
There we go. And the great thing about these ones, they are baked and not fried. So they are, okay, I think that's enough. That's enough. That's good, yeah. Now, seal it up nicely. Let's make sure, there we go. Let's get all the air out. And now, are you ready?
Yeah.
Did you have a tough year? Was it a rough one for you?
You know,
was there some
hate,
stress?
Potatoes gonna potate.
Come again?
Haters gonna hate.
Potatoes?
Potatoes gonna potate.
Potatoes gonna potate. I've never heard that one. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna leave just a little bit of air, just like that.
Okay.
And now just do your thing. Wait, come now. Where's the air? There we go.
What do I do?
Smash it.
I just...
Crumb it. Go. Whatever you need to do. Yes! Get in there. Nice.
This one's for you.
Wow. What have I done? What have I done? Making you cook, obviously.
You've encouraged me and I'm working harder.
You're doing such a great job. Look at that. Okay, cool. Well, anyway, so far, if you want to get your hands on the recipe to our crumb stuffed mushrooms, they are delicious. Something that you once again need to put on your festive menu. Bakers 233728. Baker, whoa. Hang on.
Sorry.
Not so heavy. Relax. Love it. Okay, cool. Let's pop this in here.
Okay.
Okay, cool. That's going to go in there. Nice one. Look at that.
Yeah.
You did a good job.
Thank you.
You did a very, very good job. I think that should be fine. Now, some cream cheese. That's going to go in there. Okay?
Yum.
And what else do we have? We have some spring onion. You can also add some chives if you want. Yep. Okay, and now we have some crispy onion bits.
It's a lot of onion.
It's not a lot of onion. It's just nice. And then we have some cheese as well. That's it, just like that. And then just a pinch of salt and pepper on that side as well. Let me just switch to this. Yep, no, you go for it. Yes. Okay, and now we start working it through. So this is forming your crumb that's going to go onto the mushroom. And we have these beautiful big, like Paxton was blown away by the size of these mushrooms. Yeah. Do you know what they're called? We did tell you earlier. Come, try. Starts with a P.
Is it portobello?
Yes, you got it. Well done. So there we have a nice little mixture now. Oh, smell that. Hey, come on.
Yum.
And then you're just going to layer it, bam, on your mushrooms, just like this, with that cream cheese. And you're going to pop it into the oven, not for long, up until it's nice and golden brown. And they come out looking and smelling absolutely delicious, like the finished product we have on that side. And then you can see, how easy was that, Paxton?
It was super easy, super quick.
Hey, and with this crumbed biscuits, it's a winner. Bam, into the oven, 15, 20 minutes or so, golden brown, coming out like that. The keyword is bakers. SMS that to 33728. Paxton just learned something brand new today. Maybe something they can take with you to LA and Sweden when you go next year. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, they might have these mushrooms there.
And then
I'll
you
be
can
able
open
to
it.
tell them what it is.
Why not?
You know?
I like it. Listen, let's quickly take a look at those steps once again. And there you have it. The keyword is bakers. SMS that to 33728 to get your hands on this crumb stuffed mushroom recipe. It's amazing, using, of course, our bakers assorted biscuits. And there's so much in there. I mean, there's a biscuit for every occasion. We've got your salty cracks, your cream crackers. There's Wheatworth originals in there. There's meal maize, golden grain, and also your Savoy crackers, which is always very, very nice. With some, what is that? There's that fish spread thing that you get, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Fish paste.
Yes, yes, you get that on the saltiness. That's very, very nice. Anyways, moving on swiftly. Let's get you a taste of this quickly. Are you ready?
I think I am.
I'm going to just try and get this on the plate for you. Look at that. Look at that.
This
Okay.
looks so yum.
And then you can, oh, look, oh, yummy. Okay, give that a taste. Give that a taste.
Thank you.
And then you give us the okay. Crummy, yes. Flavorful. The cream cheese, the biscuits, the mushroom.
Can I have another one?
Please go ahead. You can have it. Thank you very much. Paxton in the house. Give it up for her. She's absolutely brilliant. The keyword is bakers. SMS that to 33728.
So you get your frustrations out. Just crush the biscuits.
Crummy.
Crummy and mushroomy.
All right, all right.
Delicious stuff.
Listen, we've been talking about the Woolies hashtag Bring It Home competition for the last few weeks, and thank you very much for your response because it has been absolutely incredible. And today we get to announce 3 Bring It Home winners, and so if you've entered, make sure that you stay tuned because you might have just won yourself a golden ticket, if you will, one for yourself or one for your loved one in order to spend quality time with them this Christmas.
Oh, it really does bring to bear the importance of Christmas and how much it matters to people. So we're getting on to our second winner for this morning, who has a very heartfelt story. It's Kunjulwa Swezwapi, who nominated herself. And she said, my mom passed away a year and a couple of months ago. Since then, my daddy is staying alone at home. I'd like to go and spend Christmas with him. So I've not seen him the whole year of 2018. So I think that's kind of a Christmas present to both of you.
Absolutely.
Well, Kunjulwa, congratulations. It looks like you're going to be spending Christmas together with your father. That is awesome.
Beautiful.
So I hope it is, in some small way, an opportunity to recover after what must have been a pretty tough time in your lives.
And thank you for sharing that with us. We really do appreciate it. Now, our next winner is Charmaine Michaels, who's on the line right now with us this morning. Good morning, Charmaine.
Good morning, Charlie Michael. It's so.
Oh, it's so great to have you, Charmaine. You sound so excited. We're excited to be speaking to you.
Very, very excited.
Wonderful, wonderful. Oh, my word. Listen, you've got the whole studio smiling right now. It's all because of you. Wow. Okay.
Yes, thank you so much.
Oh, Charmaine, can you sing us something right now? No, I'm joking. Please don't. Please save your voice, man. Kat's just punched me on the arm.
All right, so Charmaine, tell us why you entered the hashtag Bring It Home competition.
The reason why I entered the competition is because I spent Christmas in 1989 with my family, and I'm so longing to see my own family on Christmas this year because I've retired in August. So, yes, I said to my family in Cape Town, I want to spend Christmas with my own sisters in the Eastern Cape this year. Thank you so much, Julie, for making it come true.
Oh, that's wonderful.
We
Listen,
love you,
Charmaine, it's going to be amazing. You're going to have Christmas with the family!
Thank you very much.
Save that voice because you've got a lot of catching up to do. There's going to be a lot of talking going on, so save it. Don't talk to a soul after this. Oh,
lots of carols.
Oh, man, you're just the sweetest thing. So, congratulations, Charmaine.
Thank you very, very much for this competition. Please.
Oh, man.
Love you guys.
Love you too. Merry Christmas. So if you'd like to spend Christmas with someone special, maybe nominate someone special to you to spend it with their loved ones, with you. It's easy. Just go to www.bringithome.net, nominate yourself or someone that is really special to you.
Yeah, and if you'd like to get the link on your phone for easy access, SMS the keyword HOME to 33728. Each SMS will cost you R1.50. No free SMSs apply, and T's and C's can be found on expressoshow.com.
Oh, guys, you're going up until Sunday the 9th. The clock is ticking, so please get on it. Let's make this the best Christmas ever. A Charmaine Christmas.
That was super special, man. I know. Oh, just love it. It's your Friday, and we're spreading those feel-good vibes indeed. We're going to be taking a very quick break. When we come back, it's all about sharing those fun, those festive, those family recipes. And Katlego's going to be sharing a recipe of his mom's Christmas cookies, and we're looking forward to that one. Can't wait.
And then we catch up with the men behind the Grinch with the shady lady. So make sure you don't move an inch.
All Expresso presenters and guests fly domestically with Mango. Enjoy outstanding service, online check-in and seat selection. With the widest booking and payment options, Mango is the only airline globally to accept store charge cards as a means of payment. Fly in comfort with ergonomically efficient seats for more legroom. Aboard a fleet of new generation Boeing 737-800 aircraft. Join the presenters of Expresso and fly Mango.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast show on this Friday morning. Still lots more to come in the next hour and a half or so. We're spreading joy. We've got Paxton Phillies performing, so make sure that you don't miss out on any of that. But right now, let's quickly catch you up with the latest news headlines. Ewan, what's happening?
Thank you so much, Kat. That's right. Let's run you through those news headlines very quickly. Your national news. Public Enterprises Minister Pravin Gordhan says there should be no load shedding during the festive season because between December 15 and January 15, there's lower demand and no load shedding should be expected. And Fitch Ratings has followed suit with S&P Global Ratings by affirming South Africa's rating at BB+ with a stable outlook. Making international news headlines, a Rwandan court has acquitted government critic Diane Rwigara and her mother on charges of inciting insurrection and forgery. Rwigara was imprisoned for over a year. And the French government says it fears major violence in Paris tomorrow as the national Yellow Vest protest movement shows little sign of subsiding. It is considering mobilizing the military to protect important national monuments. And South Africa's rugby darlings, the Blitzboks, will join in the centenary celebrations of the life of the late Nelson Mandela in a very special way this weekend. The World's Rugby Sevens champions will be playing in a specially designed Madiba jersey in the Cape Town Sevens tournament. Blitzboks captain Philip Snyman says they're ecstatic and honored to have the opportunity to pay their respects to South Africa's first democratically elected president in this way. And with that, we leave your news headlines for now. We'll expand on those stories once again at the top of the hour.
Just quickly touching on those major sporting headlines and rugby, the World 7 Series, of course, as you've just heard, heads to South Africa for the Cape Town leg this weekend, kicking off tomorrow. For the group stage, the Blitzboks have been placed in Pool A. They'll take on Samoa, Zimbabwe and New Zealand. In football, a new Telkom knockout champion will be crowned in Port Elizabeth tomorrow as Baraka FC tackle Orlando Pirates in the 2018 final. Kickoff at the Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium, 6 o'clock in the evening. In the Mzansi Super League this weekend, the Cape Town Blitz host the Paarl Rocks in the Western Cape Derby later today. Elsewhere, the Heat face the Stars, while the Giants they'll be taking on the Spartans. And in golf, South Africa's Louis Oosthuizen ended day one of the SA Open in the lead on 9 under at the Rampart Golf Club in Johannesburg yesterday. We'll expand on those headlines one last time at 8 o'clock this morning.
And another look at your traffic in the Western Cape. Club Mutz on the N1 outbound. There is a stationary truck before Club Mutz R44. The left lane is currently obstructed and delays can be expected. Please approach with caution. In Gauteng, Boksburg, where there is a stationary vehicle on the N12 eastbound after Atlas Road obstructing the emergency lane. Please maintain a safe following distance. Metro Rail on the Northern Line, the T3205 and T3200 is cancelled due to faulty signal between Vanderstel and Strand. Please allow for extra travel time. Your next update at 8 o'clock this morning.
Thank you very much, Tabiso. As we get into your weather, once again, the South African Weather Service has sent out a warning of extreme weather conditions. Heavy rain is expected for today and tomorrow. That's in Limpopo, Gauteng, eastern parts of Mpumalanga, and also KwaZulu-Natal. Just be aware of that and stay safe. With regards to your temperatures, though, before we get there, and we've asked you to send in some of your pictures, we'd love to see what it looks like in your parts of the world. We got a picture from Alona Mbandezi this morning, who sent a beautiful beachfront sunrise from Humewood in Port Elizabeth. Thank you very much, Alona. It looks beautiful. Those from the friendly city can expect partly cloudy conditions, but a couple of showers as well, and a thunderstorm or two reaching a maximum of 22 degrees. Your temperatures going into your Friday: Polokwane 20 minimum, reaching high of 29. Mbombela 20.33, Pretoria 17.30, Johannesburg starting off on 15 and a maximum of 28 degrees. Mahikeng 18.30, Klerksdorp 16.32, Kimberley 16.33, Bloemfontein 12.30, Richards Bay 22 and a scorcher of 39 degrees. Pietermaritzburg 18.32, Durban 21.26, Mthatha 15.27, East London 17.25, Cradock starting off on 12 minimum, reaching a maximum of 30, Port Elizabeth 16.22, George 14.20, Sutherland starting off on 6 minimum, your maximum 18 degrees, Cape Town 12.20, Worcester 9 and a high of 23, Springbok 12.21 and Uppington on 14, reaching a high of 29 degrees. That's a wrap of your weather and your temperatures for the 7:30 bulletin. One more update heading your way at the top of the hour.
Well, here's a very shocking statistic for us as South Africans to reflect on. The fact that every single year, 1,095 women are killed at the hands of their partners. It is very shocking, but it is a reality of our country. And now the No Excuse campaign challenges champion South African men out there to stand up and say that there is no excuse for abuse against our women. We are standing in solidarity behind this campaign, of course, with all our women across the country and women all around the world. And this is where we are calling on you as our viewers and encouraging you to stand in solidarity and to post your hashtag 16 seconds of silence video on social media to show your support for this campaign and to show that there truly is no excuse. If you're looking for more information on how you can make your voice heard, go to noexcusesa.com.
Oh, we've been having so much festive fun on the show, so it's no surprise that this week our Dion Wired relationship turns to a festive season explosion of joy.
Yeah.
It's got to be the biggest joy I've ever seen in my life. And of course, at Dion Wired, you can get the best in electronics and appliances, which will make for perfect gifts, but also we are giving you the gift and an opportunity to win a fantastic 5,000 Rand Dion Wired gift voucher. But you've got to earn it. You've got to identify our daily gift inside today.
It's huge today. I'm not
It's pretty big, man. And it's got a bit of weight to it as well. We both try to pick it up. We're like, no, leave it.
So here's today's present that could see you win a 5,000 Rand gift voucher. If you can figure out what is hidden beneath the wrapping paper. It's like being a kid again on Christmas Eve. You know, simply tell us what great Dion Wired gift is in today's package. Is it A...
All right.
An Xbox One X.
Nice.
Or
a Philips Advanced
XXL
air fryer. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or a Canon EOS 200D portrait kit.
Oh, man. Okay, so let's make it a little bit easier, actually. We're going to give you some clues as to what exactly is going on here. It could be any one of those options. Who knows how big each one of those is. That's going to be our first clue. But let's give you a few more tidbits here to make it that much simpler. Okay, so the mystery gift was 4,999 Rand.
Yeah.
But it's now retailing at 4,599 Rand. That's a saving of 400 Rand. That's your first clue. If you go online now to dionwire.co.za, browse through their new deals as we speak on their online catalog, you could find exactly what this gift is. That's a 400 Rand saving. So it's now retailing at 4,599, and it's about this big.
Yeah, it's this side. It's big. If you are tempted to buy while browsing online, remember there is only a 50 Rand delivery fee anytime, anywhere. Or you can download the Dion Wired app from the Play Store or Apple App Store for direct access to everything on offer. Now, today's answer is there for the finding, and there's also another chance to win one of 5 10,000 Rand shopping sprees with Dion Wired on the app. So much joy with Dion Wired, right?
Oh, unbelievable. So good luck, guys. SMS the keyword joy, followed by the answer, your name, surname, and city to 33728. Obviously, that's 33728, the number you know by now. But you must use the word joy, followed by your answer, A, B, or C, your name, surname, and city. It's going to cost you just $1.50.
That's right. Lines close at 8:15 this morning. So T's and C's apply. You can find them on expressoshow.com. If you're not certain, stay tuned for your next clue later in the show.
Share the joy with Dion Wired this Christmas for the best in electronics and appliances, and with our epic festive season deals. Visit our stores to find the perfect gift you're after, or shop online at dionwired.co.za. Plus, download the Dion Wired app at the Apple App Store or Google Play Store to stand a chance to win one of 5 10,000 Rand shopping sprees. The biggest range of top brands at festive prices you'll hardly believe. Dion Wired. Technology simplified.
All right,
Spreading the joy.
Spreading the joy.
That's
we
what we
love
love
spreading
doing.
the joy. Exactly. Giving away gifts and vouchers and things makes us smile. But we're going to be taking a very quick break. Stick around, because when we come back, Leanne got to meet the man behind the Grinch.
The Grinch?
Yes, or the voice behind the Grinch.
The
Grinch, yes.
No, not
Jim Carrey. No, he's not. No, he was the actual. No, the new one, the new movie, the animated one.
I nearly lost it a little bit there.
Okay.
There's a lot of excitement, of course, you can tell in the studio. It's all festive things, and after the break, I share one of the most heartwarming recipes that I think I know. Yeah, Christmas cookies, guys. Because we used to make them at home.
Cookies.
And then Rija dikuku ka gemere kind of thing. So we'll be making the dikuku part here. Stay tuned.
Moving out? Need more room? Scaling down? Private property is a great place to start your search. With thousands of new properties from South Africa's top real estate agents, banks, developers, and homeowners. It's the easiest way to find your next home. Search for a home on any device, anytime, anywhere. Search privateproperty.co.za.
Don't miss the Winner Home Grand Finale on Thursday, 13 December at 7:30 p.m. on SABC3 as a viewer wins the biggest prize on South African television, their very own home worth over 3 million rand. Winner Home, proudly brought to you by Capitec and Private Property, with Samsung products designed for your connected lifestyle. Grand prize luxury penthouse apartment by Baldwin Properties.
Die ander is ook lekker.
Hey?
Dat is twee. Moet ik gaan beginnen kijken.
Have a good channel. The same thing we did. The same thing we did. Recipe. Stand by. 4, 3, 2.
All right, spreading the joy right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. We're going to be taking a quick break on the Africa channel. When we come back, it's all about Leanne meeting the man behind The Grinch, the new movie. The Grinch.
The Grinch.
The Grinch, yes.
Yeah. And then we're spreading all kinds of festive joy. I'm going to be sharing a recipe, one that's very close to my heart. Christmas cookies.
We love Christmas cookies.
Brings back memories of what we used to do during the festive season at home, enjoying them with some ginger beer, or gemere, as we call it.
Gemere.
Yeah, so gemere li kuku. We'll be sharing that recipe with you right after the break, right here on the Africa channel. Die kuku li gemere.
Bye, my boy. Have a little break.
Gamir. Sis Princess, save my life.
Cameras high. We so loud here.
I need your coffee in my life. In my life. Sis Princess, please. Please. Please.
Working. What number?
84.
Gremlins today, eh? I like that, Jack. It's cool, eh?
8, 7, 6. You want link to?
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Welcome back. You're tuned into your Feel Good Breakfast Show, Expresso right here on SABC3. Gentlemen, it's time to spread some more joy because we are very, very excited for this next event. Now, if anyone was wondering what they will be doing this Saturday, well, we have just the thing for you. SABC3 is bringing the world's oldest and most recognized beauty pageant to you this Saturday afternoon. A live broadcast from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. It is scheduled for your viewing pleasure, and all you need to do is grab some snacks and settle in for the afternoon of beauty pageant entertainment. I'm talking about the 68th Miss World Beauty Pageant. It will take place in Sanya, China, and the world will wait with bated breath for Manushi Chilla from India to crown her successor at the end of the event.
Absolutely beautiful. This is a big one, man. So, of course, our own Tulisa Kayi from East London will carry the flag for South Africa at the Miss World Pageant, where she will compete with other contestants for what must be, in the world of pageantry, one of the most coveted titles. Tulisa, of course, crowned Miss World South Africa at the Miss South Africa pageant in May earlier this year. And driven by a passion for success, Tulisa's personal motto is never give up, rise above your circumstance and keep moving. And world peace, of course. She's a role model, I think, for a lot of young South African women out there. We know that the world of pageantry at the moment, it's not just about being gorgeous, but you've got to back it up with some metal. And she certainly got that, enough to win this global title.
Yeah, well, it's a big one because the finalists here, they're made up of, finalists from like around 32 nations who have beat out 118 hopefuls. All of this for this
Never mind the hundreds of thousands that entered their respective local pageants.
Exactly. So they will be crowned Miss World 2018. Tune in this Saturday, the 8th of December at 1 p.m. rather on SABC3, where the stage is yours. It's going to be a fun one.
Like I said, get those snacks ready. It's going to be amazing.
Focus on the snacks, man. You've got to have snacks if you're watching a pageant for 4 hours.
Come on. Do you watch sport without snacks? No. Do you watch beauty pageants without snacks? No, you don't do it. So just tune in.
Mushrooms, yeah.
Exactly. Listen, coming up next on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, our favorite Christmas comedy animation is back on the box office, and we love it. We're talking about The Grinch. Yes, The Grinch. This Comes, of course, in its the third in its series, based on the 1957 books of Dr. Seuss, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. We love that as well. And with a heart 2 sizes too small, the only one least excited about Christmas is the Grinch. Now, Leanne got to meet the voice behind this miserable character, Benedict Cumberbatch.
What a
Yep, all the
voice,
way
man.
in London to see if Christmas can be saved.
The Grinch.
Benedict, so good to be talking
Lovely to be talking to you too, thank you.
Coming to you all the way from South Africa.
Oh, that's a long
I know
journey.
that you've been there before.
I
You've
have,
visited
a couple of
us.
times, yeah.
I'm so happy now. I wanted to wear something green. You're wearing green pants.
With a very South African themed pattern on it, but yeah, very festive as well.
Christmas in Wakanda. That's what we're going with.
Oh yeah.
Let's talk about this amazing film. I watched it yesterday and I was so blown away. It is so visually stunning. And I remember watching it and thinking, how is Benedict gonna bring the Grinch to life? And you seriously sounded like you were having so much fun.
Good, he should. I mean, that's the thing. He's a sort of anti-hero in the sense that you understand why he does what he does. But I think also you should really enjoy him being mean and devious, and it's funny.
Why was it so important for you to be a part of this movie? And what do you think you brought to it that made it different from the others?
I really wanted to be a part of this because I didn't think it was obvious casting. And then they said, can you do it in an English accent? I went, oh, yeah. So I suppose I have played some English characters who are a little bit socially awkward and cantankerous. But I wanted to bring an all-American, all-Zeus, Dr. Zeus version of it to the screen. And I think our version gives an understanding of what makes him do the things he does and why there's much more of an understanding of who the Grinch is in his backstory, which gets revealed. And I think it was important to me because to me it was, until they asked me to do it in an English accent, it was an unusual choice, and I always look for things that are against type. And when I was asked initially, I thought, well, that is against type. And Illumination have got a great back catalogue that speaks for itself in quality and wit and humour and success as well. So I thought, I'm in really safe hands, and as long as the book is being acknowledged and adored within the film, then we can go anywhere with it as well. So and they're great at that.
Yeah, there are so many amazing themes that come out. Forgiveness, you know, how hurt people
Yep,
essentially.
absolutely.
Kindness, those are such powerful themes coming out, especially ahead of Christmas.
Yes.
What resonated with you the most?
I think that you know, love and goodness are the things we need most. The button of the entire film, and it's true. This is a guy who's isolated in a mountain, admittedly traumatized, but all he knows how to do is to hate and then try to destroy. And we see a lot of that in the world, dare I say it, not to make the Grinch a political statement, but you know, these things are born out of their time, and this is a film of now. And so I think there's a transformation which is rather delightful in that, as well as a lot of humour and wit and enjoyment. There's a profoundly good message.
I think South Africans are going to enjoy this because we've been through a journey ourselves, especially with our political history.
Yeah,
so I think
it's
we're going to
ongoing.
find so much that we're going to resonate with as well. What are you hoping audiences are going to enjoy the most when they watch this movie?
That it's universal. It doesn't matter what your culture is or history, you can find something in this story, American as it is. You know, I'm an English actor doing an American role, and I was drawn to it because it's such a strong story of the power of love to transform, and that's at the heart of what great Christmas moments can be. Drawing those people in who are lonely or isolated, who need that, and also celebrating that with each other and remembering it's not about the materialism. It is about putting your devices down, being with family and friends, and just enjoying each other's company. Yeah.
I also know that you are the master of accents. I don't know if anybody's asked you to do them, but being South African myself, can you do a South African accent?
Don't know that I can do a very good South African accent. I could try, but it would be, I'd need to do some work, I'm sure.
There was definitely South Africanisms in there.
Something there. But I might go a bit too Swakkersman, I don't know. It might be a little bit too like that, I don't know.
Always say lekker in there. Just throw in a lekker and you're good to go.
Bro, let's get on.
You're amazing. Thank you so much.
You're
Thank you for a
welcome.
brilliant film.
Thank you.
And I can't wait for South Africa to see it.
Thank you.
The Grinch.
All right, well, it's time to get festive in the kitchen. And think about it quickly. Do you have a favorite family recipe that reminds you of Christmas? You know, I'm talking about that recipe that really brings a smile to your face every time that you think about it. Like your Tanny's roast chicken, or your mom's cookies, or sister's trifles. Maybe your granddad used to make like a mean chisanyama, and you like, you know, that brings a smile to your face. So today, I'm gonna treat you to one of my favorite family recipes, one that actually goes back multiple generations, if you will, from my grandmother down to my mom, Christmas cookies. And my mom, unfortunately, couldn't be here today, but I've got my other mom here in studio. Oh, and she's here to help me because baking is a really scary thing for me. I really like doing it, but at a distance, watching and helping, being like a sous chef kind of thing. But this is a recipe that's very special to me because, as I said, I know my grandmother used to make it, then passed down to my mother, and you know, now we as the kids are trying to perfect this recipe because, you know, once a recipe has gone through like old hands, you know, and it tastes a certain way, and you try and replicate that over and over again. It takes you time.
It takes you
but
time.
You're gonna show me how to get it right.
That's the big beauty of food. It like brings people together, and it resonates nostalgia inside of you. So when you taste that cookie and your ginger beer, you know, you go back to your grandmother's house. You go back to the, and we must never forget that. So, Kat, luister nou vir my. This cookie recipe, you must give it to your children again. Yes. So it carries on.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you've got to call it right. You can't call it Christmas cookies and ginger beer. Die kuku legemere.
Okay, I'm not going to say it. Die kuku legemere.
Die kuku.
Die kuku.
Legemere.
Legemere.
There we go.
Yay!
That's what it is. And that's the combination that all the kids look forward to after like Christmas lunch or whatever. It's like, and it's that brewed ginger beer at home. That's the one that's made at home.
Yes. With the raisins and the ginger.
No, we didn't do the raisins. No, that's too fancy.
My mom's bottle's popped off normally.
All right, let's get to it.
So what it is, it's like, I just want to say, Mama of Kat, I admire you. This is a big recipe. She used like 8 cups of flour.
Yeah, but that's because you know, after we made it, there was these like 20-liter drums that we used to fill. Because whoever comes to visit the home, you have to share.
But
they
that's
have
the
to
spirit.
have the kuku legemere. Everyone, hey, go back to the kuku. Hey, type of thing. That's what all
Okay, so what you do, you just put the sugar and some rama. We cook with rama, and Woolies do sell rama.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And that just kind of gives you that more creamier, buttery flavor that you're looking for.
And you add your egg to it.
Okay, cool.
You do that well, and then you're slowly just going to add your flour with a bit of baking powder.
Okay, this is starting to look very, very much like we used to make it.
So I gaan dit nou net bietjies bysit.
Okay.
And until it forms a dough.
Yes.
Okay, a thick dough, a cookie dough. So this is your cookie dough.
So now at home, we would literally have what do you call, like a bowl or a tub like this size, right? And that's where literally the whole bag of like 10 kgs flour, you have to carry it there from the back of the kitchen, open it there, the whole thing, like 5 bricks of the butter.
I love it.
And that the eggs would all go in there. And the whole kitchen would be like this cooking extravaganza and experiment because the lady from next door would come around and she'd be helping. Because it's a community building thing as well.
It is. I want to come to your home. It sounds fabulous. It sounds fabulous.
You can SMS the keyword Woolworths to 33728 and we'll send you the link to the recipe as well as the ingredients to make these lovely Christmas cookies.
So what you do with this is it's not completely now the consistency, but then what you do, you spoon it onto a cling wrap.
Yeah.
And then you roll it up like so in a worsie.
See, this is definitely the fancier version, like the upgraded 2018 version, which I'll then pass on. So why do you do that?
The thing is, you can now form a nice little round shape, and you can just cut it when it's done, so you don't have to roll out and with cutters.
Oh, yes, because obviously that we would like then roll it out on the table, flour, flip it, roll it. Cookie cutters there, just quing, and then you have to take that whole mess out again, put it down, roll it out again. Okay, it would be a massive mission.
So what you do with this, you can make it like a week or 2 weeks beforehand. And you just pop this in the fridge. And then just when you need them, you open them up and then you cut them. This hasn't had a lot of time to set. But I will show you quickly. So you maak dit net vinnig met 'n skaar. You open them up, you chop them up, and then you bake them at about 180 degrees. And Kat...
Okay. Oh, my word.
This is your mommy's cookies.
Yes.
Then don't you think life
And
it's
then?
only happy when you've got 2 cookies in your hand. Not
I
just
thought
one.
you were going to share one.
No!
And then when the kids
It's
come around
mine.
and then you offer them cookies, they'll always have to come and then do this to say thank you.
Oh.
Before they get a cookie.
There's your cookie.
Thank you very
and
much.
Here is your ginger
Die
beer.
koekeloegemere. SMS the keyword Woolworths to 33728. And also, if you're not brave enough to bake, then of course Woolies sells great biscuits as well. Yes.
I love this. It's a revelation. Isn't that difficult?
All right, so while I'm listening to just coming out of the kitchen, all right? So, of course, after you've eaten a bucket load of cookies, you've got to keep those teeth clean. Now, I think the terrible reality, guys, and this might shock you, is that up to 60% of children in this country are suffering from tooth decay. 60%, that's more than half of our children are losing teeth or suffering from tooth decay because they cannot take care of their teeth. So I've got a little bubba at home. I brush his teeth every day and he absolutely loves it. So we're using the
No,
Heroes.
he doesn't love it, you force him.
I hold him down and he's small enough to be able to do it. No, actually, I don't think he knows that I'm brushing the teeth. I think he thinks it's the biggest game ever. But of course, kids aren't great at brushing. So we have introduced the Swish Face Challenge, okay? And it's not a competition to see how long you can keep the mouthwash in your mouth, but it's to inspire little ones to get out there and have a little bit of fun. And we know that the more dramatic the facial expression, the better the mouthwash is working. So we've challenged every celeb that's come on the show to give us their take on a swish face, okay? With a face as beautiful as Louisa's, do you think that... oh, it's tough out there. It's tough out there. How do you think your swish face is going to look when you get like really into it?
Gee, I don't know, eh?
Angelic.
Spicy.
Spicy. That made you nervous there a little bit, man.
Spicy. Listen, I'm going with it. I'm just gonna go with it.
And would you say you've got an expressive face?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, especially when I'm doing stand-up. I use my face a lot.
Really? Oh, I can't wait. This could be the best Swish Face challenge ever. And of course, we're going to give you an opportunity to win as well. But you've got to duplicate, if you can, the magic, the majesty that you're about to see and the spice. All right, Paxton, are you ready? Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to fill you a cap, actually, just to be a
Thank you.
gracious host, okay? This is after all of the crumbed mushroom that you had earlier.
Yeah, I know.
All
I
right.
need some of this.
And that's yours, okay?
Thank you.
Close up on the face, please.
So what do I do?
I want to see spice. Just give us that swish face. You can go. Just don't spit it out anywhere, but just go for it and give us the most dramatic face that you can.
Well, it's mama. Okay.
You go. That's actually pretty spicy. Don't swallow it. There we go. There is your... Well done! A round of applause. It was spicy, it was dramatic, it was even operatic.
Is that even a word?
What?
Operatic.
Operatic. It must be a word, man.
You just make things up on TV.
That's what I do with my kids.
Operatic.
Operatic. Do you think you can be operatic? Do you think you can beat that?
Me?
definitely can.
Yeah. No, definitely. Watch me.
That was pretty good. I think you're selling yourself
But
short
he's
here.
a comedian.
I just have to be better than operatic. That's all
I don't think you can be better than operatic. It's kind of like a level 10. There's
no operatic is what I'm saying. Okay, cool. Let's go.
It's like you're surprised and shocked at the same time.
Oh.
Maybe it's pretty operatic.
No, he's got it. He's got it in the bag.
There are about 3 muscles you haven't used in your face. 2. He's now used absolutely every muscle in his face, neck, and shoulders. Ladies and gentlemen, an operatic switch face. Courtesy of somebody and quite an operatic, dramatic finish. The crescendo.
It tastes like sambuca.
Almost. That's what
it tastes like Jägermeister.
Oh man, that was absolutely amazing. That was levels, guys. Well done. It was spicy. You delivered. Thank you so much. Hopefully you've inspired a legion of children out there to get out there and create their own swish face and look after their own teeth. But of course, we're going to give you a little bit of incentive to make it that much easier. So what we want you to do is head over, and if you like the idea of a 5,000 Rand Toy Kingdom voucher to see in the festive season, we want you, and that'll be coming courtesy of Your Family magazine. You need to get onto yourfamily.co.za, get all of the details, and obviously get your opportunity to win and win big by showing us your hashtag Swish face. And you've got to make it operatic, you've got to make it spicy, you've got to make it dramatic. But we want to make sure that
there is no such thing as operatic.
I'm going to look it up right now. I'm going to look it up right now. But go out there and just spread the word that looking after your teeth can be beneficial. You can win yourself something special in the process.
New Listerine Smart Rinse, a fun way to protect kids' teeth.
Fun and games on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, that's for sure. We're going to be taking a very quick break. When we come back, some more music from Paxton. She's amazing. She's going to be performing her brand new single. Stick around for that.
What a voice. And then we're giving you the feeling of all the festivities of the Global Citizen Festival, so don't move.
Do you know who I am, how I feel, what's inside of me, and do you know where I'm going? When you look at me, can you explain the way I am? I don't think it's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Welcome back. You're tuned into your Feel Good Breakfast Show Expresso right here on SABC3. We're getting those festive vibes going. Yes, we're all getting in that festive spirit on Expresso this morning. And the best part of the special season is, of course, giving. So every morning we will be calling one fortunate viewer who has entered the hashtag Loot Festive competition, and we could open one of these doors to stand a chance of winning incredible prizes such as computers, phones, PlayStations, gadgets, and so much more.
I mean, look at the prizes that we've given away already. Just look at the values of these prizes and a little something for absolutely everyone. So what you got to do, go to loot.co.za's Facebook page, like the page, comment on the page, hashtag Loot Festive, and your favorite, your wish list item. You can either copy the link from loot.co.za or just simply post a picture of it on that. Then you've got to keep an eye on your Facebook page messenger because people are going to be contacted within 4 hours. Once you've been contacted, you've got 4 hours to reply, so get on it.
Exactly. So go on and post your desired item on Loot, the Loot Facebook page right now with that hashtag Loot Festive, and we could make a wish come true this holiday season. Hashtag Loot Festive. I cannot wait to find out what's behind these doors because I know there's a big ticket item there. You don't want to miss it. Enter right now.
I'm feeling a vibe. Ooh, feeling a vibe.
Here we go, guys. Here we go. All right. It's music time here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Paxton Phillies has graced our studio, and it's been absolutely amazing. Hopefully you've enjoyed her as well. Listen, where can people catch you performing live? I'm sure there's many who want to see you live over the festive season. Hopefully the gig guide is full.
Yeah, they are. So I'll be at the Jacaranda FM Carols by Candlelight on Saturday.
Excellent.
Tomorrow. And then everybody can just watch out on my social media platforms. I'll keep everybody updated with all my gigs.
All right, fantastic. Right now, prepare yourself to be blown away by her voice. A song called Innocent.
Do you know who I am, how I feel, what's inside of me, and do you know where I'm going? What do you
in our own lifetime.
She's incredible.
It's
She's only 18, guys. She's only just gotten started. Absolutely love it. Paxton, thank you so much.
Thanks,
that was
Paxton.
magical.
Well, listen, what a wonderful time of the year it is as our focus shifts from our very busy lives to spending the holidays with our loved ones. Now, Dion Wyatt understand how special this time is, and they're here to share the joy by highlighting the best in electronics and appliances that they've got on offer at really great prices. Now, you can pop into any store of theirs or visit dionwyatt.co today for your Christmas shopping needs. But before you start spending your hard-earned cash, all right, here at Expresso, Dion Wyatt are offering you the chance to win a stunning 5,000 Rand gift voucher.
I know what I would spend that on already. So all you got to do is identify what is in this gift. Every day we've got a different gift.
It's big.
It's got some girth, it's got some weight. We're not going to shake it around because it's something quite valuable. But we're going to give you some clues along the way to make it a little bit easier. So of course, a little bit earlier, our first clue was that it was 4,599 Rand. It's now been marked down by 400 Rand to 4,999. Really, really nice. So if you visit dionwyatt.co.za and trawl through their latest deals or online catalogue, you will uncover what this mystery gift is just by the price alone. But we are going to give you a few extra clues. So these are your options here. We've got an Xbox One X, a Philips Advance XXL air fryer, which is really, really cool. We used it on the show before, and a Canon EOS 200D portrait kit. Which one could it be?
Okay, now I've been looking online. I've been sitting on this tablet and going, "Wah!" And I think I have found the answer. The question is, have you found the answer? To be sure, here's one more clue to make sure that you are on the right track, okay?
All right.
So clue number 2 is, the mystery gift is healthier for the whole family.
Just that's it.
Yeah.
It's healthier
That
for the
makes it
whole
easy.
family. No, it does actually make it quite easy. So you can download the Dion Wyatt app from the Play Store or Apple App Store to confirm your hunch right now. And even better, if you download the app, you can also stand another chance of sharing the joy by winning one of 5 10,000 Rand shopping sprees with Dion Wyatt. What a way to see it.
Yeah, no, to enter now, simply SMS the keyword joy, followed by the answer, your name, your surname, and city to 33728. That's 33728 with the keyword joy, followed by your answer, A, B, or C, your name and surname, and your city. SMSs are charged at 1.50 and the lines will close at 8:15 this morning.
Of course, you can find all the terms and conditions on our website. You don't have much time to get those answers in, so do it now. Get online, check it out, and hopefully we'll be phoning you as our lucky winner.
Share the joy with Dion Wyatt this Christmas for the best in electronics and appliances, and with our epic festive season deals. Visit our stores to find the perfect gift you're after, or shop online at dionwyatt.co.za. Plus, download the Dion Wyatt app at the Apple App Store or Google Play Store to stand a chance to win one of 5 10,000 Rand shopping sprees. The biggest range of top brands at festive prices you'll hardly believe. Dion Wyatt, technology simplified.
Hey, stay tuned to your Feel Good Breakfast show on this Friday morning. Still lots to come up, including festivities from the Global Citizen Festival. And then we talk gifting ideas with Gareth Woods, of course, for the gamers out there. If there's anybody to ask about what to get a gamer, this is the man.
Thanks.
And look at this. What did he bring? Somebody shrunk it. So who shrunk the console, honey? What's going on?
Don't take credit. Unexpected coming from a bank. But just think about it. Using credit to finance a flashy lifestyle to show that you've arrived won't help you live better. What's new today is old tomorrow, except for the debt that you still have to pay. But do take credit to renovate your home, buy a more reliable car, or pay for your children's education. If that's your goal, then Capitec will help you realize your dreams. Because living better starts when you get credit for the right reasons.
Right, please.
Stand by. 5, 4, 3, 2.
The Expresso cast wants you to come see us. Enter the Cape Town Uncorked contest for a chance to win 2 round-trip tickets on South African Airlines, lodging at the brand new Radisson Red Hotel on Cape Town's hip and happening waterfront, and a set visit to meet the cast and crew of our show. So the wine is chilling. Go to theafricachannel.com right now and enter for a chance to win. We'd love to meet you. What's theafricachannel.com mean? Is that the Africa? Yeah, it just added a the. Theafricachannel.com. Okay, that makes it understandable. Oh, check it out. Woo!
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso, right here on SABC3. It's weekend time, and when that means it's time to catch up.
Weekend time.
Weekend time. Time to catch up on the best of the good life. Now, Jade Hubner, when she's not strutting her stuff on the red carpet of the Global Citizen Festival, she's out behind the scenes catching up with the cast and crew of the new Snow White pantomime.
Absolutely, and the ever so popular, hugely entertaining story of Snow White. Of course, we also love it. It'll be brought to life once again from page to page, running at the Joburg Theatre until the 23rd of December. Now, you can catch all of this and more on Top Billing this coming Sunday at 8 p.m. on SABC3 with a repeat on Tuesday at 3:30 p.m.
Join the party on Top Billing this Sunday evening at 8. Coming to you from the Winner Home Penthouse Apartments.
We're here at the stunning Part of Day Lifestyle Estate to meet the 3 design duos of South Africa's premier interior design TV competition, Winner Home.
Michael B. Jordan, star of the boxing saga Creed 2, takes some hard hits from Ayanda.
Was it intimidating to you at all that Drago was played by somebody who's an actual boxer?
No, not at all. I'm super competitive, and Florian's awesome. He's a really, really sweet guy, and it's kind of a tradition to use real fighters. We just wanted to be believable, and he did a tremendous job.
From 0 to 100 in under 2 seconds, the legends of World Rallycross do battle in South Africa.
So I'm here with the winner, Johan Christofferson, and he just won the World Rallycross race. So make sure you tune into Top Billing to see this man do some incredible things.
A renowned French champagne brand repurposes thousands of green bottles into a glorious Christmas tree.
We are right here at the Moet and Shandon Golden Tree Lighting Experience at Silo Square. It promises to be a beautiful event where guests have gathered to make sure that they celebrate in glamorous, stylish Moet and Shandon style.
In the footsteps of Charles Tanqueray, we're in the British Isles in search of centuries-old handwritten recipes behind today's explosion of interest in gin.
I'm going to take Lorna through 180 years of Tanqueray's amazing history here at the archive.
You've never seen anything like it before, so you better tune in this week on Top Billing because the stage is yours.
From the Global Citizen Festival, giants of R&B, pop, hip-hop, rock and comedy came together to end hunger, poverty and inequality in Utata Madiba's name.
We are red carpet ready right here at the Global Citizen Festival Mandela 100. International and South African stars have gathered to celebrate Mandela's legacy, and in a beautiful and fashionable manner. Not only are we looking glamorous, it's also for a really good cause, and you don't want to miss this. It's happening on Top Billing this Sunday.
That's Top Billing this Sunday night at 8. Repeat Tuesday at 3:30 p.m. on SABC3. The stage is yours.
Oh, it's incredible, man. South Africa, the world is still buzzing right now. It's been 5 days since the Global Citizen Festival Mandela 100 took over the FNB Stadium for thousands of excited and very hard-working concert goers.
Yeah, and Leanne hit the red carpet. She looked amazing, but that was just before the event officially kicked off. To touch base with the ton of celebrities who endorsed this cause to celebrate in the name of Tata Madiba.
It's the Mandela 100 Global Citizen Festival happening today. The vibe is absolutely incredible, with almost 100,000 revelers expected to be at the F&B Stadium today. But the hottest place has to be the red carpet, where we hope to meet some international and incredible local artists who are going to be rocking the stage throughout the day. But we're all here for one cause, and that's to hashtag be the generation that ends global poverty by 2030. You know what, there's been quite a few of these global citizen festivals, but I feel like there's something way more special about this particular one. How do you feel about that?
They've done it in Mumbai, they did it in Germany, they did it in New York, but when it comes to Africa and to us, the people of Mandela, Kwame Nkrumah, you know, King Moshoeshoe, all of them, the world.
I'm so excited and so happy that we are here to share such a beautiful message, you know. I think for me, the underlying, you know, element here is love. We are trying to change, you know, our poverty situation in Africa. But it starts with love, you know, we're showing each other love right now, and I think, you know, I think the future looks really good for us, yeah.
It's a collaboration between global artists. What does it mean to you to be a part of this movement today?
We did Global Citizen in New York. I want to bring it home. I feel like I can't wait to see my people shouting and having the best time of their life. You deserve it, South Africa. I feel you really, really deserve this.
You've been a part of this Global Citizen Festival run-up up until this point, so it must mean so much more to you.
It really, really does. I mean, all the work that we've put in, the bunch of us that have been up to it, it really means a lot to us to see this actually happening and coming together. Beyonce's here to even celebrate with us, Usher's here, but more importantly, our fellow African stars are here. And we are here to fight world hunger, and I'm also championing a fight for an AIDS-free generation. So I'm very excited about all of this coming together, specifically for the change we're going to have.
The draw card for obtaining a ticket to the festival was certainly alluring and prompted thousands to apply their advocacy and agency towards Global Citizen and the UN's greater mission of eradicating extreme poverty by 2030.
It's such a celebration of humanity today.
It's like 2010. I'm not lying. Like, Philip is back. It's back. I'm telling you, like, the energy as you walk into the stadium is insane. It hits you, and you just get caught up in like this awesomeness that is everyone's excitement, everyone's passion for being a global citizen, because I feel like the message is actually being delivered. Yeah. It's not just, oh, let's put on a show and like maybe throw in a couple of words of, oh, let's fight for poverty.
Yeah.
It's actually happening.
It's happening.
It feels good.
How are you enjoying the festival so far?
Like, it's super lit. Like, I actually can't believe I'm actually here. Like, I'm breathing the same air as Beyonce. Like, I can't believe.
We wanted to be first in line, and indeed we were first in line. And it's been crazy and it's been incredible, and the singers have been showing off their talents, and it's been really good.
I mean, it's so easy to go out and buy a ticket to see your favorite artist, and when you have to do something, it actually makes you want to question what you are doing, how you see the world, how you are bettering someone else's life. So it's just like, oh, we're all global citizens, we're all here for a great cause, and we get to see the Queen Bee.
The unification of people from all corners of the world who have dedicated themselves to be the generation that changes the world around for the better is further propelled by this celebration and realization that we are all global citizens.
We are global citizens.
So proud. Absolutely love it, and well done to everyone who earned their ticket. You did it in just the right way. So we are beginning a very serious time in South Africa's, I think, yearly calendar. In light of 16 days of activism this week, we are going to continue to make a difference, and we are saying enough is enough.
Yes, we are calling on all South African men to stand up and say there is no excuse whatsoever for women abuse. Did you know that 3 women die every day at the hands of their partner?
That is unacceptable. So we want you to take a moment to reflect, first of all, and then use the hashtag 16 seconds of silence. Post a video on social media in solidarity with women, not just in South Africa, but across the world.
That's right. Now visit hashtag noexcusesa.com to find out how.
All right, so stay tuned to your Feel Good Breakfast show. There's still lots more to come. How much? What? Just over half an hour left. And we're going to pack as much as we can into that, including great gaming or gamers gifting ideas this festive season. Do you see what Gareth was brought along with him?
It's a throwback.
Look at the smile on his face. He knows. He knows what he's brought with him.
I love it, man. I love it. So we're going to get into that. And also jumping into the kitchen, still adding to your festive menus because we have a list as long as the entire Sea Point at this stage. A Clover dome cake thing with chocolate and sponge, and it looks delicious and decadent, and it just screams festive, man.
Yeah, that's what
we're
all about. Absolutely.
Okay,
you did. That's exactly how I would have described it. A dome cake thing.
Just, you know.
Clover Crush, 100% pure fruit juice packed with vitamins and no added sugar. Crush your daily dose of goodness, now available in long life. Crush is spreading goodness by giving away 20,000 pairs of school shoes. See pack for details and stand a chance to win 1 million rand in prizes for you and a friend. Nominate a school to receive school shoes.
Made with love by Clover.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
All right, welcome back. It's your Feel Good Breakfast show, Expresso on SABC3. Now, we've been discovering all week long how the great people at Dion Wyatt have our backs this Christmas and are intent on sharing the joy and Christmas cheer with us and our loved ones. Now, the new PlayStation Classic launches today, and we're joined in the studio once again by Gareth Woods, of course, our gaming guru, to tell us all about it. I mean, look at that. Can we just take a moment to...
cute.
It's so cute. But you were saying now that you have no idea how small this is until you do this. Like, that's my whole hand.
Yeah, and you're not a guy with massive hands or anything. It's like, it's...
No, don't lie. I've got massive hands.
Baseball mitts, yeah.
But this is amazing. What a great gifting idea.
Yeah.
But what makes this so revolutionary, guys?
Well, I think it's just cool. It's a throwback to, you know, the start for a lot of people when they started their console journey was the PlayStation 1. And with it, all the games that you came to kind of enjoy as a kid or whenever you started your journey. And it's just, it hits you straight in the nostalgia.
It really does. It really does. Who would you say this is specifically designed for? Other than the old console fans?
I think that's your main market, is the people who want to go back to the time, you know, like being able to play all the games they grew up with, or to show people now, like, what we grew up with, like what it was like, you know? Because you can play a lot of these games as emulators, you know, but it's not the same as having, you know, the PlayStation controller, exactly how you remember it. It doesn't have the analog sticks, you know, so it's a real kind of history lesson really in gaming, but with the convenience of it's USB powered. I mean, yesterday I was powering it off my laptop and then plugged in via HDMI onto my laptop, so I'm sitting there jamming, powered by, I think I've got it charged by I'm using my phone charger right now.
That's insane. I mean, that for traveling as well would be
super
absolutely
convenient.
insane if you're looking to stay in touch with your, you know, your gaming roots while you're traveling as well. So preloaded with how many games?
About 20 games, yeah.
20 in one. Could we smash a game or two?
Yeah. I mean, what are you keen for? We got the classic. We got Puzzle Fighter. Got some Tekken. Tekken 3.
Jin Kazama. That's me. Okay. Oh my word, this is amazing.
And I mean that screen. Just straight in the feels.
Listen to that sound. You know. That's when you're like, it's Saturday.
It also meant your disc wasn't scratched because you were like half the time loading, like, please.
So luckily with this one, no discs are inserted, all preloaded. And it's just got, like you say, that, oh, look at that. The graphics are exactly the same as well. Oh my word. Okay, cool. So let's get into it. Arcade mode.
I think we wanted to go versus mode.
Oh, okay, so go back. Oh no, dude! What have you done?
You're too keen. You're pressing the start.
I didn't press the start key.
I mean me.
Okay, so this is you. Wait, hold on.
Jamming Bastion's like,
okay, new challenger. I've just inserted my 50-cent coin. And who am I? Jin Kazama. With Ying Ling Xiao Yu. I love this. Okay, this is... Okay, obviously it's a great gift. You can see it.
I feel like we get bias-handed here. Like,
oh! Oh, I can see what... Oh, okay, hold on.
Oh, I gotta hold on now.
No, not you, I'm talking... But you're a button smasher, I can see it.
Says the guy's holding the claw mode.
Oh yeah! Jin Kazama! Get in there. Oh! One more. Oh, are you serious? Are you serious? Get inside! Yes!
Well played, sir.
Oh my word. Okay, so I think if you're an old school PlayStation player, it doesn't matter, new gamer even, this is a great gifting idea. And just a fantastic way to really enjoy yourself. Yes! Okay, director's telling me to wrap up. I don't want to though, because this is amazing. All right, so clearly reinventing all things gaming right now with the PlayStation Classic. Do you have any idea how difficult it is to talk while you
exactly.
are playing?
I'm taking my gap now.
Gareth, thanks so much for the lowdown. Of course, thanks, of course, to our friends at Dion Wired for bringing us all the info. And catch this latest console in stores or online at Dion Wired very, very soon. All right, we've got to finish this off. Ah!
Share the joy with Dion Wired this Christmas for the best in electronics and appliances, and with our epic festive season deals. Visit our stores to find the perfect gift you're after, or shop online at dionwired.co.za. Plus, download the Dion Wired app at the Apple App Store or Google Play Store to stand a chance to win one of 5 10,000 Rand shopping sprees. The biggest range of top brands at festive prices you'll hardly believe. Dion Wired. Technology simplified.
Well, everybody loves homemade treats, and homemade treats are also the perfect way to spoil your four-legged friends. And we're going to be showing you how to make those delicious and mouth-watering snack biscuits for your four-legged friend and present them as a gift so that they feel extra special this festive season.
All right, well, welcome to our Outside Kitchen once again, focusing on our beautiful four-legged friends with Marika Akehurst from Hills Pet Nutrition. And it's all about spoiling our pets this festive season. Marika, thank you very much for joining us. We've been making some rather interesting recipes for our beautiful four-legged friends, and we love them. And yet again, we're going to be spoiling them for this Christmas season, because I always believe that if you have pets, they're part of the family, there needs to be something under the tree, right?
They have to get something under the tree.
Absolutely.
And if it's healthy, so much the better.
Yeah, perfectly. So what are we making today exactly?
We're going to make biscuits, so treat biscuits, so that they can, you know, they're bedtime biscuits, or that you can use for those kind of applications. And it's very, very easy.
Okay.
You use whatever Hills food they are on. And it's good for dogs that have some kind of a condition, like sensitive stomachs or whatever, and then ID, or the older dogs, you can use Useful Vitality. You use actually what they are on.
Okay.
You just grind up 2 cups of dog food.
Okay.
And
so nice and fine, like you have done.
Nice and fine, a bit powdery, as you can see there.
Okay.
So
it looks like ginger biscuits.
Ginger biscuits. We're going to make some ginger biscuits.
Okay.
And then to that, we simply add 1 cup to 1 1/4 cup of water.
Okay.
And then we mix.
I love it. It's so easy. So basically, what are you looking for here?
Yeah, we're going to mix till the product soaks up some of the water.
Yeah.
It will be quite...
like a sticky, doughy consistency.
Yeah.
So once you put the water in, how long does it take for everything to get absorbed properly?
It just usually takes a minute or so, and you can just, if you've put in too much water, just let it stand a little bit, and then what you do is you can just take a little ball like this.
Yeah, but look how beautifully it came together already.
Yeah.
So maybe let's pop that there so we can see.
And you actually just flatten it.
Yeah.
And then you use your cookie cutters. So I'm going to use some nice bones here.
Okay.
And that we're going to pop out on the
basic baking tray, or let me pop that away as
so
well,
that you can see.
Okay,
we've got some bones here.
What do we have here? This is like a little paw.
Yeah, we can do the paw.
Can we do the paw? Okay.
Yeah, do you want to do the paw?
I'll do the paw. Okay, hang on. Let's get that in there. Okay, and then you kind of just slide it out.
Yeah, so that you can catch it underneath, and then you put it over there.
Okay, well, I'm going to go there we go. And look at that. I made
a
paw.
You made
that's
a paw.
pretty cool.
And whatever size, obviously, you can do. So you can make it small. For cats, you can even use something small as this little heart.
Yeah.
So those are quite easy, and we just
Pop them out, yeah.
Pop them out on there.
There we go, almost there.
There it is.
So essentially then you make your forms and your shapes, whatever you want to do. You can get creative. You've got stars.
Yeah.
You even got these kind of smiley faces that you can put
use
into the form,
those,
yeah.
or you can even use normal canned food and just put that in there and put it in the oven. Yeah.
So in the oven for how long?
In the oven for at 180 for like 30 minutes.
Okay.
Depending on the size, obviously, of your shape.
So dry it out nicely.
And also, if you don't want it a little bit moist, then you just leave it in for less time. Yeah.
I love that. If you want to get your hands on this recipe to this beautiful festive doggy biscuits, SMS the keyword HILLS to 33728. That's HILLS to 33728, and we'll send you a link to the recipe, and you can go check it out and really go spoil your beloved four-legged friend this holiday. I think that's great, Marika. Thank you very much. So what are some of the other ways that you can think of that we can spoil our pets?
Okay, so one of the other ways is obviously using these kind of forms, but put these tins, these biscuits in a nice jar and with a ribbon around it. Toys that use food for interaction is great.
But I think the best thing about these biscuits, what I love, as you can see, you put them in a little tin like this. It's a great gift to include with your other gifts under the Christmas tree for Christmas Eve.
Absolutely,
Hey?
and it's healthy.
And it's healthy as
and
well. I love
balanced,
it.
yeah.
Your dogs are going to absolutely love it.
And
Marika?
easy to make because the ingredients is, there's two things.
It's so easy, literally 2 things and an oven, which is pretty much that.
Exactly, yeah.
Marika, thank you very much, sharing some very interesting ideas on how to really spoil your pups. Once again, if you want to get your hands on this recipe, easy, SMS the keyword HILLS to 33728. That's HILLS to 33728. You can also log on to our website, expressoshow.com.
Science is at the heart of biology-based nutrition. The secret to lifelong health, it all starts with science.
Joy to the world
with Dion Wyatt.
That actually does make a beautiful song. If that music is music to your ears, of course, you have probably got in on the act. This is the biggest joy we've ever seen, and we are spreading some of that love with you, Dion Wyatt, of course, giving you an opportunity not only to get some of the best deals you'll get all festive season, but taking it a step further by giving away every day on this show a 5,000 Rand gift voucher. But how you got to earn that, an extra special Christmas present, is identify what's in this particular Christmas present. We've been giving you some clues. We said it was either an Xbox One X, Philips Advance XXL air fryer, or a Canon EOS 200D portrait kit. Are you ready, Bugs?
Yes, well, the time has arrived. This is the moment
Rip
of
it up.
truth. We
Get
hope
in
you
there.
got your answer in via SMS. I'm going to rip it open. Rip it open. Rip it.
I know what it is. I know what it is. I know what it is.
You know what it is?
It's upside down. Luckily, it can go anyway. By now, you should know. Dun, dun, dun. It is a Philips Advance XXL air fryer. I think the second clue gave it away.
Yes.
It is so much healthier. But congratulations. It's got some weight
quite
to
heavy.
it, dude.
It's quite heavy. Well done to our team behind the scenes who have are right now collating the entries, and our auditor is doing the draw as we speak right now. So while they pull a winner, let's talk about this.
It is incredible. We know it's a much healthier option, so you can put it down, dude, before you drop what is quite a valuable prize. So it uses rapid air technology, has a digital touch screen, and you can obviously enter various different programs into that. You get an awesome recipe book with it, and there is an app to guide you through that process. It has a keep warm function as well.
And it's got an automatic shut-off, 225 watt as well. It is automatic shut-off. I like that because it's just like...
Yeah, just in case you get absorbed in the conversation in the lounge while you're busy cooking. And of course, it's now going for 4,599 Rand, which is a saving of 400 Rand if you go to dionwyatt.co.za.
Well, with this prize, it means that you can have your favorite guilty pleasures like fries, but without the guilt. Booyah!
Booyah!
That's what I'm talking about.
I absolutely love it, and we've actually used it on the show, and it really is a much healthier option. So I think we are about ready. I think our auditors have done their job to release the winner of this incredible 5,000 Rand voucher, courtesy of Dion Wyatt. It is Ruben Ramagulam from Durbs. Congratulations, you've won a 5,000 Rand Dion Wyatt gift voucher. It's all yours.
Ooh, okay, well, there's more chances to win with Dion Wyatt. and be like Renee. Just download the Dion Wired app from the Play Store or Apple App Store. There are 5 10,000 Rand shopping sprees up for grabs. Yes, with Dion Wired. Oh, you can make, stay tuned rather, on Monday for our next Dion Wired Share the Joy mystery gift. It's going to be a big one, I promise you.
Yeah, all the best of luck.
Share the joy with Dion Wired this Christmas for the best in electronics and appliances, and with our epic festive season deals. Visit our stores to find the perfect gift you're after, or shop online at dionwired.co.za. Plus, download the Dion Wired app at the Apple App Store or Google Play Store to stand a chance to win one of 5 10,000 Rand shopping sprees. The biggest range of top brands at festive prices you'll hardly believe. Dion Wired. Technology simplified.
Well, let's keep things very, very simple and fun and festive here. Paxton is still hanging out with us. I hope you're enjoying your time here.
I am, thank you.
Well, you can order whatever your heart desires. What would you like to have?
You know, I would take everything, but just to be decent, can I please have a choc chip muffin?
Mrs. Princess, please. And a coffee for me as well. And while you do that, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we get into the kitchen. We're making a beautiful frosted Christmas iced dome cake with all bunch. Look at it, there it is. Look at it. That's amazing, right? We're going to be eating that for breakfast as well.
Yes.
Yeah? Can you be excited, please?
I am.
And then Paxton is also performing for us on your Feel Good Breakfast show as we bring you ever closer to the weekend. We'll see you on the other side. Thank you, Princess. There we go. That's yours.
Try the new McAfee Low GI sandwiches, cheese and tomato, chicken club, and cheese and tomato chicken roll. Enjoy a moment in between with McAfee.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Clover Classic Custard. The creamy taste that takes you back. Made with love by Clover.
Welcome back and happy Friday. It's that time of the morning in the kitchen where we show you how to make all things delightful for this festive season. This time around, a no-fuss dessert for your next dinner party. It's going to be amazing. The best part of which, the cake and the Clover Classic Custard can be cut and molded into a variety of shapes and sizes. You can make them small, individual baked desserts, or one massive large cake, which we're about to make right now. It's a perfect combination of creamy Clover Classic Custard and chocolate. So as you were asking Paxton, what's this? That's what it is.
That's what it is.
We're going to make it now. We're gonna
Okay.
make it. Are you much of a baker?
No. Anything in the kitchen?
No, not your thing. Not your vibe. That's
what
okay.
are you talking about? She's like a boss at making mushrooms.
Do you know what I mean?
Crumbed mushrooms.
Yeah.
She, like, I don't know what she's talking about.
Well, let's teach you some baking skills.
Okay, let's see. So Paxton, welcome to two guys and a Paxton.
Thank you.
It's gonna.
Thank you.
Yes.
That's
the
okay.
one. That's the one.
So we got some Swiss roll
Yes.
that we've beautifully cut and laid out because it looks pretty. Whatever you do, this festive season needs to look pretty.
Yeah.
You can't have your kitchen a mess.
That's the point.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, we've melted some chocolate. In what? Would you know what I melted this in?
What is it called?
Not the microwave.
It's called a?
It's called a shh.
A what?
I heard that.
Yes. Tell him what I
That-
said.
You tell him.
No, say it.
It's a what?
No, say what I said.
Say what he
I
said.
don't know what you
It's
said.
a bain-marie. It's
A bain-marie. Okay, never mind. We'll try again.
Bain-marie.
So you take a bowl, right?
Yes.
And then you line it with some cling film, a nice and dome-shaped bowl. And then, Paxton,
And then
start.
you fill up the dome.
You fill up the dome! Wait, no, we're not there yet. We're not there
yet.
Okay, yeah. So you take a brush, all right?
okay.
Not the one that you used to paint your house last week. Okay, and then you start...
New one.
Yes, start brushing.
Give it to Paxton. Let
And then-
Paxton do
I
it.
just need to show, and then you brush. Go
Yes.
for it.
You gotta
and
make
you
sure you get-
continue doing this, because remember, this is decadent.
Okay.
You
And
brush
nice
it.
even strokes.
And then after every stroke, put it in the fridge for just a minute or two to let it set, and then you take it out, and you put it back, and you take it out, and you go
And then you keep layering it
And you
until it
layer
forms
it.
a nice thick crust. Do you know what I mean? Because there we go. That's what we want. Thick crust.
You see what I'm saying?
Paxton, how are you doing? You're
Just
looking
like
nervous.
that.
You're looking... It's actually pretty
Guys,
nice.
I'm not good at this.
Don't worry.
No, you're good.
That's
You're good.
That's
Is
good.
this
Well
okay?
done.
Is this good?
You
Yeah, that's
just
good. Okay,
missing
so
chocolate all over the
that's
table,
good.
but that's fine.
That's fine. We like it.
Okay.
So now that you have your dome, just like this, so it's nice and cold. You see now. Now we're gonna start the layering.
And then
fill up the dome. Yes. Okay. So we take our sponge, which is our, and you pop it in there.
Oh, lovely.
Let's make another one.
There we go.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Just because we can. And we pop that
See, it's
in
almost
there.
like building a house, you see, Paxton. You got to get the
It reminds
foundation
me
nice
of
and
the
then-
song I sang in Krish, building up the temple.
Building up the temple of the Lord. Boys, come and help us. Is that one?
That one.
No, boys, come and help us.
What? No.
Guys,
Are you guys no, come on, guys. Like,
guys, I'm serious. You guys know, we are building up the temple. Building up the temple of the Lord. So,
How
boys,
about I
come
help
and
you
help
in
us.
with this?
Okay, so
Nobody knows
what
that
you
song?
can
That's
do now,
that's
now
crazy.
look
Okay.
now, it's halfway there.
We're nearly
there.
Up the door.
We're nearly there. So we have the Swiss roll in the bottom.
yeah.
Then we had some custard. Then we added a little bit more Swiss roll, and now top it up with some more custard.
Look at that.
Get it in there, all of it.
Do
Come
you
on.
think you could do this at home?
You know, I
No,
will try my
no.
best.
Come.
No, you must
Can I use this?
Fill it up.
You must fill up.
Oh,
No, you can't.
oh.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes.
Get
now
in there,
you know you
Paxton.
work. Come on.
There we go. I'll hold this for you. I'll hold this for you.
There we go.
this
Good.
is,
Look at that.
And now
Look, that's amazing.
you put this in the fridge.
Creamy, delicious. This is nostalgia.
Correction.
In a bowl. What?
In the freezer.
In the freezer.
You freeze it.
Yes,
Not the
you
fridge,
do.
the freezer.
And
yes.
then it will be frozen.
Frozen.
When it comes out,
and
it
then
will
you just
be
let
frozen.
it go.
And
it's
then,
frozen.
if
Let
you
it
want
go,
to
yeah.
cut it immediately,
Yeah.
you have to heat up a knife.
Okay. Okay.
Oh.
So it can slice like a hot knife through butter.
That's
Okay.
But this time through chocolate. Or you just let it sit outside for a little bit to defrost,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
you can start cutting it.
There we go.
And then
Oh my
you can decorate it.
goodness.
And
So
this is
once
you.
it comes out, no
Wow.
wait, once it comes out the freezer, you just lift this out, just like this, lift it out, and it will have that
Oui.
effect.
Wow.
Bang. Glitter, berries, hot knife, cut, enjoy.
It's like a hot knife through cake, not butter.
Ah,
through cake.
see now.
Cake, yeah.
Simple as that. Okay, SMS the keyword Clover to 33728. We'll send you a link to the recipe as well as the ingredients so that you can make this at home. How about we show you?
Yes.
If this is confusing to you, take a look at this. Roll the tape.
This recipe is a no-fuss dessert for your next dinner party this festive season. Swiss roll, chocolate and custard come together beautifully in this indulgent treat. We're talking about a Clover Classic Custard frozen dome cake. For this recipe, you'll need 1 liter Clover Classic custard, 1 cup of melted dark chocolate, and 1 Swiss roll loaf sliced. Line a medium-sized freezer-proof bowl with cling film. Pour the melted chocolate into the bowl and swirl the bowl around to coat the inside of the bowl evenly. Place the bowl into the freezer for the chocolate to set for about 7 to 10 minutes. Pour 1½ cups of Clover Classic custard into the bowl. Then add the 3 layers of sliced Swiss roll and top with the remaining Clover Classic custard until the bowl is full to the brim. Place the bowl into the freezer to freeze overnight. Remove the cling film and place face down onto a serving dish. Make small individual baked desserts or 1 large dome cake. It's the perfect combination of Swiss roll, chocolate, and creamy Clover Classic custard this holiday.
Made with love by Clover.
So,
SMS the keyword Clover to 33728. And all of that creamy deliciousness and nostalgia can be yours to make over the festive season. Do you think this recipe would fit onto your Christmas table, Paxton?
Definitely, and it looks beautiful.
Yeah, I've got some edible glitter on it there. Just to kind of,
Yeah.
it's like if you imagine a mountain and then you just sprinkle the red
I was
snow.
thinking volcano, but a mountain will, you know?
Volcano. I like that too. It's fiery, it's beautiful. Okay, SMS Clover to 33728.
that's how we do it.
Yeah, that's 2 guys and a Paxton.
Clover Classic Custard. The creamy taste that takes you back. Made with love by Clover.
Now the sequel to Two Men and a Paxton.
It's 2 guys and a Paxton.
Two guys in a Paxton. Love it, love it. Copyrights observed.
Secured. Secured. All right, there's nothing smoother than winning when you buy Tropica with the Tropica Smooth Fan Competition.
You stand a chance of winning some incredible instant prizes. Tropica lovers, this week is the last week to enter to stand a chance of winning those instant prizes.
And don't forget to keep a look out to see who will be winning the grand prize of 250,000 Rand cash and a Honda Amaze Comfort CVT. Now, this prize will be fitted with genuine Honda seat covers. Wonderful.
So to enter and get in on the act, you've got to buy a Tropica. Check out the details on the pack, and then you stand a chance of winning those instant prizes, such as airtime. They've given away a ton already, but you can get all the T's and C's at tropica.co.za.
So, yes, we're going to be taking a very quick ad break. A couple of minutes left on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. When we come back, we give away some prizes.
Yes, lots more prizes.
Cool
and
prizes.
Of course, the prize of the day, if you will, the privilege to witness another live performance from Paxton Phillies, ladies and gentlemen. She'll be performing her hit single, Hangi Funin Dada Yako. Yeah.
What is this? Another missed call? Do you know he be calling me in the middle of the night? What is it that he's looking for? Do you know that when he's holding you, his eyes are locked on me? So put a leash on your man, girl. Hold on to him tightly. Hold on to him tightly. 'Cause he's the one who's flirting with me. He's the one who's messaging me. He's the one who keeps calling me. Yeah. Angifunin dote ako. Yeah. Angifunin dote ako. Yeah. Angifunin dote ako. Don't be so spicy when he's the one who's dicey, girl. Don't be so spicy when he's the one who's dicey, girl. Here we go again.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Welcome to it. It is your Feel Good Breakfast Show on a Friday. Expresso right here on SABC3. And the prizes don't stop because it's time to make some wishes come true this morning with loot.co.za.
Oh, man, so we've got our next winner on the line this morning, of course, posted on Loot's Facebook page with hashtag LootFestive, his wish list items, and hopefully we can give him another of those right now. Bruce Jennings now joins us on the line. Bruce, how are you doing?
All right, and yeah, hey, I'm so happy to be with you guys.
Oh, man, well, we are happy to connect with you, buddy. Where are we connecting you with you from? Where are you?
Yeah, no, Durban South.
Durban South, my brother, representing today. So
Nice.
congratulations, dude. You've already
Thank
won.
you.
Now it's about choosing which prize out of the incredible prizes that
Yeah.
remain you are
Yeah,
going to
so-
select. So you've got numbers 1, 2, 3, 6,
Yeah.
8, 11,
Yeah.
12, 15, 16, 18, 19, and 20. What's it going to
Yeah.
be, Bruce? What's it going to
It's
be?
a hard choice. I think I'll go with number 20.
Number 20. What's behind the 20, Mr.
Drum
G?
roll, please. Buddy, congratulations. You've just won yourself a Garmin watch worth 5,105 Rand.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank
Congratulations,
you.
that is awesome. It's cutting edge. It's incredible on the style front, but it's an unbelievable piece of technology. Well done, buddy.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Have it. Ended, Bruce. Well done. Congratulations. Now, you at home could be like Bruce and stand a chance of winning. All you have to do is go onto loot.co.za's Facebook page, like that page, comment on the page with hashtag LootFestive and your wish list item by either copying the link from the loot.co.za website or posting a picture of the item that you have your eye on.
Yeah, then keep an eye on your Facebook Messenger. As winners, you'll be contacted immediately and you'll have just 4 hours to reply to that. So go on, post your wish list item on Loot's Facebook page with hashtag LootFestive, and we could be making your wish come true, just like a Bruce this holiday season.
Yes, well done, Bruce. Hashtag LootFestive. I can't wait to see what's behind the rest of the doors.
Oh, these are good prizes.
Wow. Well, congratulations to all our winners. Of course, we're getting you closer and closer to the weekend with Paxton Phillies. She's been sharing her beautiful music with us, and we've been enjoying it so much. And I know that you have been too. So what's next? I mean, like I said earlier on, your first year has been amazing.
Yes.
The singles have been going to #1. You're touring. You're doing well. What's next?
I think I just want to keep doing this and get my album out there and just really sell my music. I think there's a lot of great potential on my album. The tracks are amazing.
Yeah.
So just releasing those tracks.
Yeah, and I'm sure there's lots of people you would love to work with in our music industry.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to Sweden and you're going to the UK. That's great. But from a home base, who would you love to work with? Put it out there into the universe. You never know. These things might happen.
I would really like to work with Black Coffee.
Oh, yes?
Yeah, he's international.
And you know he
Cool.
watches this show.
Oh, okay.
Rakuf, Ita, Grootman, do that thing, do that thing. Listen, you are so ready, he is so ready. You would be magical together. And thank you for being here this morning and sharing your music with us. We'll follow you on social media. Is it at Paxton Phillies?
At Paxton Phillies _ is my Insta, at Paxton Music is my Twitter and my Facebook page.
All right, fantastic. We look forward to another fantastic year for you. And right now, she's about to take us into the weekend, especially to all those naughty people out there saying, hey, angifuni ndoda yakho. Let's go!
What is this? Another missed call. Do you know? He be calling me in the middle of the night. What is it that he's looking for? Do you know that when he's holding you, his eyes are like a man? So put a leash on your man, girl. Hold on to him tightly. Hold on to him tightly. 'Cause he's the one who's flirting with me. He's the one who's messaging me. He's the one who keeps calling me. Angifuni ndoda yakho. Angifuni ndoda yakho. Yeah. Angifuni ndoda yakho. Don't be so spicy when there's no one who's dicey, girl. Don't be so spicy when there's no one who's dicey, girl. Here we go again. Now he's calling up my friends, trying to get to me. So what you gonna say? You gonna say I'm lying, that I am the one who's trying. But girl, let me tell you something, I don't take no second then. So put a leash on your man, girl. Hold on to him tightly. Hold on to him tightly. 'Cause he's the one who's flirting with me. He's the one who's messaging me. He's the one who keeps calling me, yeah. Angifuni ndoda yakho. Oh, oh, oh.
capturing all of it here. Yes, we
Love you, homegirl.
Beautiful.
Love your work.
Beautiful. Wow, wow. Yeah, listen, you guys, did you hear about the incredible year she's had? The Queen of Sweden basically said, we want to give you residency, but then she's like, no, I'm proudly South African, so I'm staying. But she's going back there. She's going back, and then the Muse Expo in LA is going to be huge for you. So good luck with that. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you back on Monday.
So much.
Have a good weekend.
Bye, everybody.
Expresso Morning Show, made with love by Clover.
Another feel-good production.